Well, a very happy new year, gentlemen. Welcome to 2026, the first podcast of the new year. Did you have a good new year, guys?
Absolutely.
Yeah, it was good laugh. Good laugh. A few beers drunk.
Yeah, I know. Sorry. I was right there.
Oh, yeah. How was your night? You enjoyed the
My night was really, really good. Well, I did the New Year's party at the King's Head last year, and a fight broke out 10 minutes before the countdown, so that really put a scupper dampener on it. But this time was good. Everyone was well behaved. Everyone seemed like they had a good time. And then everyone went to the community centre.
Yeah.
And you were smashed.
Oh,
you enjoyed your New Year.
Smashed.
I know.
Don't believe it.
Does the day end in a Y?
What did you do for New Year, Phil?
Work.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah, absolute fucking shit.
Was that fun?
Oh, it's fantastic.
Cool. I kind of wish I did that as well.
Well, no, you're having far too much fun.
Yeah, I was.
Skull and the Fosters. How was your New Year, Mitch?
Oh, brilliant. I've just done absolutely fucking nothing. Relaxed all these past fortnight. And New Year's night, yeah, I got absolutely spangled. Ended up fucking walking fucking 3 miles home from Hull to Edgefield.
Oh, you
Yeah, in fucking Converse All-Stars. Paying for a taxi. I was knackered on New Year's Day, but hey-ho.
We did offer you the sofa, to be fair.
Mate, I don't sleep on sofas.
Hey, I even fall asleep on my own sofa.
No, I can't do that.
Snob rock. But I'm glad you all had a good New Year, boys. But we've got plenty of football to talk about, so let's get straight into the Premier League fixtures. There's been 2 games for every single team, starting with the 30th of December. What team should we start off with? We've got quite a few teams to go
Go
with.
something shit like Burnley.
Burnley, okay, so
Burnley
Burnley played twice, so they got beat by Newcastle 3-1 just before New Year, and then Burnley played, who did they play just recently, and they lost again to Brighton 2-0. So yeah, five goals conceded, 1 goal scored. That's pretty telling, you know.
Yeah, they're not even playing that bad. They played quite well against Newcastle. Parts of the game they were well on top of Newcastle. But yeah, bit like that Brighton game though, as soon as someone scores against them, it's kind of like game over. You know what I mean? No one's really, I don't know, they ain't that great.
The quality isn't there. They've got a little bit of fight, but not enough.
Nah.
Not enough.
They need a lot more fight for the quality they've got.
Yeah, no, I'm with you.
Nah, from what I've seen of them, it's just they get into the good areas, you know, but they just can't convert, or that final pass it's just not there. But it's not like it happens in fits and phases. It's just been like that ever since match day 1, and just can't seem to find the cutting edge. They
haven't really changed from the start of the season.
Not really. No, I mean,
and I don't think they're going to, are they?
No, every time they step out on the pitch, it's either they might fucking fight hard and get a draw, but ultimately it's usually a loss.
But I think that's just going to be it for the rest of the season. They go down with Scott Parker. I hope they go down with Scott Parker. I don't want him to get sacked.
No.
I think he's an alright manager.
I think he'll stay there. Unless someone like it depends on the managerial merry-go-round that may happen.
But who the hell would change that? I don't think you'll get anyone better than...
What do they expect?
Yeah.
What do
That's
they
what
expect?
I mean. You can't expect any more.
No.
This is what it is.
What have you made of Burnley so far? I know you want them to be exactly where they are. Not climb any more places.
I think Burnley are where they deserve to be. I think they're battling. Wolves battling, Leeds battling. Everyone's battling by us, and that worries me. So I think that they've got to stick with Parker, even if they do go down. I think he's a good manager. I don't think, even if you spoke to Burnley fans, would they have expected anything more than where they are?
Yeah,
I don't know.
I think you're right. I think even the Burnley fans.
Yeah.
It's what it is.
We spoke to a couple a few weeks ago,
Exactly.
and they were like, probably another championship season next year.
Yeah. And I think if they keep Scott Parker as well, they probably got a better chance of staying up with Scott Parker. He seems,
I like him.
I do. I think he'll be.
I think we all like Scott Parker, don't we?
Yeah.
He was never the flashiest player, but he was a warrior, wasn't he?
Yeah. No, we obviously got more of an affiliation because
But
it's been Lily White. But
obviously, Fieldsy played at West Ham.
Yeah,
He's always reminded of the McDonald's advert, though, isn't he?
Oh, as a kid, yeah.
Imagine that.
Well, fucking
What's
nice.
your greatest achievement? I was that little kid on the McDonald's advert.
Oh,
That was like the 1990 World Cup or something, wasn't it?
all right. Well, it feels like no matter what Burnley do, we've been unanimously saying it for weeks now that they're pretty much down.
Yeah.
Well, all right. So let's move on to next. Let's go. We'll skip you.
Yeah,
We'll skip you, and then we'll go a place above you. Let's go Forest. by the way. Marinakis is a prick.
Yeah, and nothing was funnier actually. Not what did they play? Everton.
So they played Everton first at the City Ground and lost 2-0, and then they got beat by Villa 3-1. And I watched that game actually. They did actually play that bad. They gave a good count of themselves.
Yeah, but as soon as they sort of conceded a goal, they went to Marinakis, and his face just looked so. But it's great. I fucking love watching.
Oh, I'm cherishing every moment.
Oh,
that
so
he's
am I.
sitting there with his little arms full.
Actually, it might have not been the Villa game. It might have been the Everton one because they were at home to Everton, weren't they?
Yeah, well, yeah.
I think it was the Everton
Oh,
game,
yeah,
and he's just sat there like that, fuming.
Yeah, I thought they'd have pulled themselves out of it by now. If I'm honest, I thought, as I keep saying, like Sean Dyche, the current quality of Forest's squad, that they should be doing better. But then when I look at this league table and look at doing the results, I'm like, maybe I need to review my opinion of Forest because at the moment they're not.
But they,
Are they in
The
just?
thing is that your opinion's right. If you look at their squad on paper, you think, oh, they've got more than enough to at least survive or climb the table a little bit. But
you're right. They gave a good account of themselves, but I think they do give quite a good account of themselves against like the big teams that are probably going to beat them anyway.
yeah,
Like not necessarily, but a lot of the time there's just too much quality in those big sides to get a result.
and maybe
And
there's-
then when they go and play, like say, your likes of Everton at home, they were shit.
yeah.
And you're like, those are the clubs. I know Everton are further away from them than what it is, but those clubs down there, Forest don't beat them. They really struggle against those
But you got
clubs.
to think that they're right down there, so it must be quite tense in the ground.
Oh, yeah,
the
well,
fans must be starting to get a little bit antsy.
Yeah.
You know,
Do
and
you
that
think they've
must,
overachieved in the
Last year?
Last year, definitely.
100%.
Last year,
Well,
And then
I
all
won't-
of a sudden, the fans' expectations are there because Forest was there,
but
and because it's such a big drop.
massive drop,
Yeah.
absolutely huge drop. And if you think that last year, I was guilty of it. I was a massive Forest supporter last year. I was like, go on, mix it up with the big boys. No,
Yeah.
happy days. But then, obviously, what happened over the summer, and Marinakis pretty much managed to piss off the entire footballing world.
Yeah, yeah.
Might not have been a bad decision where we're going.
They'll be telling of their next game.
Yeah, I mean, the next game, obviously, we'll get to that because
Yeah.
you know, we're going to go through that in detail. But yeah, they've got a massive, huge 6-point game next. You know, and I had a look at their fixture. They've got some pretty tough fixtures coming up, so they could be in the mud for a little while yet. What do you reckon?
I think it will continue. I think January is an iffy month anyway because look at the fixture calendar for you. Look at the fixture calendar for us. There is a lot of games in January.
mate.
FA Cup, League Cup,
But we're out of that now, luckily.
League. You know, there's all these games, and then players at AFCON and stuff as well. So squads are big.
We got
push.
2 extra few games in. I think that might be February because we didn't fucking beat cups. So we've got 2 extra games that we don't need to play.
When all these extra
Not
games.
too many cups anyway this year.
Yeah,
Yeah. It's like the players think, nah, I don't need any more of them. Fucking hell.
But no, when the games start coming thick and fast, people get tired, and you can say anything about Premier League. If you're going to try and perform to your best twice, 3 times a week at that level,
Can't.
I don't think it's possible.
You only need to look at our lot.
I think it creates a lot of inconsistency. So with someone like Arsenal, they're doing well just by keeping consistent.
And the squad depth they've got.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you look at us, look, we are in fucking.
It's all right. You got Brendan Johnson now, mate.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah,
we'll save that. So anyway, Forest up or down?
Up. We're going to stay up.
I think they will because I'm going to change what I think from last week's, last week's prediction of who I thought was going down. So, but
I think up.
I
I tell you what.
after next week, ask me again. I might
That's
change
the
it.
acid test, isn't it?
We're on the fence in the middle.
Yeah.
At the moment, it looks like up.
Yeah.
Because if they don't get caught, they stay up. But anyway, that's Forest. Let's jump up a position to Leeds United.
What? They're unbeaten in 7.
Yeah.
They're
Give
amazing.
We just got another point
Everywhere
of
they get-
United
Yeah.
today.
Mate,
They're battling.
Well, not at
They're
United, it
high,
was at Element.
they're high energy.
I think that's the. I might be a little bit wrong here, but I think unbeaten in 7 is their. They've broken the record now.
Really?
Since
Yeah.
2000, I can't remember the year now, but I think it's their best run in the Premier League since
okay.
they was
Okay.
in the Premier
In,
League as
yeah.
a force, if you like.
Yeah.
Or,
Since Mark Viduka played, you know.
Quite
Oh,
possibly.
what a team they
Oh,
are.
Mark
What a
Viduka.
team.
Yeah, but
Tony Yeboah. Oh, that volley from
Oh,
30 yards.
James Milner, Ian Hart. Do you remember Ian Hart?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ian Hart, Harry Kewell,
Yeah.
Mark Viduka.
Oh,
Lucas Radavy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Alan Smith. He
He
Lee Bowyer as well.
Yeah.
Very cool. Yeah.
Okay.
Did you know Gary Kelly? You had Gary Kelly on one fullback, and then Ian Hart on the other, and Gary Kelly was Ian Hart's uncle.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, did you not know that? Yeah.
What's
Massive.
Rio Ferdinand, please?
Rio Ferdinand
Yeah,
played
Rio
for a season.
Ferdinand.
8 signing from us. For
18
Before,
18
before he
million.
went to United.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
played at Leeds for a season.
Yeah.
That was his stepping stone.
But that's when they went to shit as well.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, it was a day.
Yeah, and they bought
them to the,
they
the
paid
team.
stupid money for Danny Mills as well, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I fucking love that Peter Ridsdale meme. Should we have spent so much money? Probably not.
Probably
but
not.
we lived the dream.
I think I saw something, again, I might be wrong, I think I saw something, was it Seth Johnson?
I remember
Signed
Seth Johnson signed
Derby?
Derby for him, yeah.
And when he went for his contract talks with his agent, he was like, if I can nick 15 grand a week, I'll be happy. He was
Yeah.
doing bits at Derby, went in for the contract talks, and Peter Ridsdale,
Yeah.
sat man and said to him, we're going to offer you 35 grand a week. If you don't like it, you can fucking leave the room. He's like, all right, I'll stay and sign.
Madness.
That was right.
Right, bonkers. You've
Damn.
literally more than doubled your wages
Yeah,
in an instant. And when they come under financial troubles, I think he got a lot of shit for that. Seth Johnson. Seth Johnson?
It was Seth Johnson.
It was.
Yeah.
He got a lot of shit for his contract, but he was like, look,
What you can do?
that's what they offered me.
Yeah, what you gonna?
I went for 15 grand.
No,
They
sorry,
offered me
sorry, mate. I'm
35.
only worth fucking 15.
You're not saying no, here.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, fuck too much.
Yeah.
But they had him. They had Robbie Fowler at one point as well.
Yeah, they were spending bank
Lee
on
Bowyer.
players. and
But they produced some as well. They produced Harry
I
Kewell.
remember betting someone 20 quid when they were like proper at their peak that they're going to win the league within 5 years. Obviously, I was £20 short. But they went down twice.
Didn't they lose in the Champions League semi-final to Deportivo La Coruña?
Valencia.
Was it Valencia?
Valencia.
Yeah, it's strange that they know the Leeds from the
They
Champions
wouldn't right up there. They
They were close.
had a fucking hell of a
I
team.
mean, a hell of a team, though. A hell of
Yeah.
a team. And a likeable team as well.
Yeah, because they had a whole English core, didn't you? It was a smattering of foreign players.
But anyway, back to the present day. So there are two fixtures that they played, both draws. First away to Sunderland, and then
Which is more than respectable.
Yeah,
More
yeah.
than
And then-
respectable.
But would you have said that at the beginning of the season?
No.
Well, no, you wouldn't have. You would probably expect a 1-1 draw there, wouldn't you, at the start of the season?
Actually, no. They're past two fixtures. The 3 draws in the last. So the first one was away to Liverpool at Anfield.
Oh,
and then,
yeah.
And then 1-1 against Man United.
That was 0-0 at
Yeah,
Liverpool.
Yeah, it's 0-0. So
Yeah.
against two very prestigious teams, that's a good result for them. Or good results.
Oh, massive. I mean, Man United are just... Man United, they're fucking dog shit.
But they're scamming results.
Yeah, oh, mate, I don't know how to do it. They are no better than West Ham.
I mean,
They're fucking crap.
I mean, if you,
I don't know, mate.
But if you think of the state of things, I mean, we'll get on to Man United after in a little while, but they're fifth in the table, scamming a win, Liverpool fourth, and think how awful both of those teams are.
Yeah.
I think that's testament to how weird this season really is.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
But, you know, we were saying before we came on air that it is a massive gap between 5th and 14th.
Yeah,
It's like 4 points.
we're 14th and we're 4 points away from Champions League football. What the fuck is that?
It's just, there's so many teams just dicking about.
Yeah.
It's like, someone wins and then loses and draws.
Exactly.
It's just topsy-turvy.
Fucking hokey cokey. Fucking in, out, in, out.
It's so frustrating for everybody involved, I am sure. But anyway, how do you think Leeds are going to fare up before we move on?
If they carry on like they're doing, give them a fight, even though they will start losing a couple of games, of course they will. But I think if they keep up with this fight they've got at the moment and making Ellen Road seems to be a quite hard place to go at the
It's
moment.
always been a hard place.
Not as hard as
But-
Bodo.
No, but
But
then where
Bodo,
is-
there's nowhere in football
it's
harder
fucking-
than Bodo.
It's cold like
Is it?
Bodo here at the minute.
Cups.
Oh, yeah. We didn't have to go there. They fucking turned us over at ours.
Oh,
so,
mate.
yeah.
Sorry. Actually, I saw a meme today. It was Tottenham Hotspur is one of the stadiums, one of the hardest places to go, especially for Tottenham Hotspur. But anyway, we'll get to Spurs in a minute. So,
What was that points put them on?
what Leeds? They're on 22, so they're 8 in front of West Ham now. So it's a nice cushion for them. But I still think that someone's going to find them out, and they're going to have a ropey patch of form, so they might get dragged
But
back.
watching him today, actually, I thought Dominic Calvert-Lewin played quite well. If I'm honest, here from something a little
He
bit
has
different.
been playing quite well recently, though, hasn't he?
There's a bit of quality in there, if you can keep him off the handbags and the injury table.
We can't. That's just who he is. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, handbag.
Mascara, handbag, couple of goals against Liverpool.
Yeah.
Let's go out in the top locker.
But no, they've done all right, and they've got a good. They've got their squad. They've got a squad. It's not full of quality, but say like today they brought like Wilfred Nonto on, and like that's actually you'd have him. That's not actually you'd have him. That's actually not a bad option to have come off the bench.
I rate him actually.
Yeah, really not.
I say I don't think the quality is all there, but I just think they give energy. I think Fark's got them set up well and playing with him.
He makes sure they fight or they scrap a little bit, which is something you want to see.
I think they will get dragged back in it purely on the fact that I think West Ham and Forest they have to start picking up points, and I think they will.
Yeah,
but
don't look.
Sorry, mate.
No, I agree.
I can't even argue.
But no, I do think they both will, and it's just whether Leeds can keep that. Like I say, an 8-point gap's decent though.
Yep.
But you only need a couple of wins for the other two, and suddenly you're only 2 points, and then you go, oh.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think they will drop off ever so slightly, but
whether they drop off enough for West Ham to eat them up, and that's
who we know. All right, let's move up the table. Next up is Bournemouth. So Bournemouth played twice. They played yesterday. They were very unlucky, I think, against Arsenal, losing 3-2, and their other result was drawing at Stamford Bridge to Chelsea 2-2.
Both their goals yesterday were good. Oh no, the first one got given to them, wasn't they?
Yeah.
The second one was
Krupi's
good.
goal?
Krupi's goal
Brilliant.
was good.
Yeah, it's a howler by Gabriel. Absolute howler. Which is uncharacteristic.
And that will only happen once a year.
No,
exactly.
And then went up the other end.
But that's the thing.
A bit of fortuitous goal at the other end.
But he's a warrior. If he makes a mistake, he will always try and rectify it. I like that.
I tell you who looked fucking good in that game, Bryce.
Oh yeah, Bryce is outstanding. As you've seen for many years, he's definitely living up to.
We have to play Rice for England where he plays for Arsenal. There's no fucking number 6 and whatever. Guy's just a box-to-box midfielder. Fucking put him there. No fucking about. Just
I hope Tuchel doesn't got no weird alternative plan. I'm going to use him and decide to put Elliot Anderson in his position.
I don't think they will though. He'll be a defensive midfielder.
Well,
and I hope he's on corners as well, because his set piece delivery's on point.
Unreal, yeah. Every delivery he puts in, you're like, Jesus.
On the money, absolutely.
I tell you, he looks quite good as well.
Is it?
Madueke started for Arsenal yesterday, and he looked a hell of a lot more dangerous than Saka did.
He does.
Or Saka has.
Saka isn't dangerous. He's only
we'll hold off on Arsenal.
Yeah, we're going a bit too far on Arsenal, aren't we?
We'll get to them in a second. So Bournemouth.
The Semenyo stuff is causing them issues. They need
to scored 4 in 2 games.
He didn't play very well.
But even when you watch him, he will go and score a goal, but then his other play, all-round play, he looks a little bit lazy, like he's not there.
I don't know. He is good. He is good. I'm not sure.
But he's a big part of their team.
Big part.
Oh yeah.
Did anyone watch the game? I watched it for pretty much most of the second half, and they clawed their way back into it. Great goal by Krupi.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was. Yeah, very good.
Great goal by Krupi, and it was just like, they're going to go and get him. And the crowd were up and they were playing well, but they just kept pumping the ball on. They've decided to abandon their on the deck, nice passing, trying to get round the sides, and thought, and we panicked and hit the ball long, and Saliba and Gabriel just mopping it up.
Why did you put it long when you know they got them?
Yeah, and it was just like they just made it really easy for Arsenal to see the game.
I feel like their losses at the start of the season then was like, oh my god, they pretty much got a whole new back four, and it doesn't really matter that much anymore because they're still quite good. And I think throughout the season, it's really sort of like shone through. Like, actually, you are missing some of those players.
They're definitely missing some of the players. They've gone
It's like,
Do you know, at the start of the season, everyone was like, "Oh, that Truffert, he looks pretty."
and then
decent
suddenly
he's suddenly looking a little bit
their
suspect.
defence, like they've changed. They had Senesi and who else was it at the start of the season? Now they've got James Hill in there, and it's
Yeah,
like,
who
oh,
was-
okay, you're all right, but
Yeah.
you're not.
I
You're
think
not
that's half their problem. They concede a lot of goals.
They are conceding.
are
They are
conceding
like
goals.
2-2, 1-1, 3-3 Jaws specialists, aren't they?
Yeah.
Really?
But is it really a statement to make that they're missing Milos Kerkesh?
No.
No.
I don't think it's him. I think they're missing. Was it that? Is that Huyson? That
Dean Huyson,
Huyson
and
that they
well, they had
sold in the
Huyson and
summer.
Zabani. as well.
Yeah, that Huyson I thought was fucking
I haven't
fantastic
actually
last
seen
year.
anything of him since he's been at Madrid.
No, I don't. Are they even playing?
Apparently, no. He started off shit, and they were calling him Saddam Huyson, weren't they?
Yeah, he didn't have a Jonathan Woodgate style debut, did he?
No, no. But that's,
no, not that bad.
that's just classic Real Madrid for you. Oh, you're not good in the first 5 minutes. You're shit.
Yeah.
But that's what they demand, and it's shit for him, obviously, for Dean Huyson. But what do we reckon to Brentford? Sorry, not Brentford. Bournemouth going forward.
Oh, yeah, they'd be
They're
all
gonna carry-
right. I can't see him getting dragged into it.
I think they're going to sink.
They're on the points for it. They're in the
Yeah,
gap
they're, what,
in
they
between.
four? Are they 4 away
Right,
from
so
us?
so they're just a point above Leeds, so they're on 23, 9 above West Ham.
I think they'll
I think
sink a little bit more.
So, you know, with only 18 games to play, that's 3 they've got to lose, and everyone else has got to outscore them. Then so
Yeah,
I
I
think
think.
they lose Semenyo, they've got to sign someone else.
I think they will.
Do you?
think
They've
they
got to
will.
have somebody lined up for him.
Well,
and they're normally their recruitment's normally quite good.
Yeah.
Bournemouth.
And his
Yeah.
release clause is 65 million. Apparently, City are already looking at it. I wouldn't be surprised if Liverpool jump on that because Eteke, whatever his name is, out.
Isak's out.
Sorry,
Isak.
Have Liverpool
Yeah,
got any
broke
money to
his
spend?
leg.
Though? They've already
Who's
spent
out?
all.
Isak broke his leg.
Yeah.
Right. And I never say his name right. Eteke.
Oh,
Ekitike.
Ekitike. He's out,
He was out
is he?
today.
I didn't know
And
that.
Salah's away in the AFCON. So they literally have no strikers. I wouldn't be surprised if Liverpool jump on that, which would be a bit ridiculous when you think of the amount of money they've spent.
I was literally
on
about to
their
say, you know,
strikers.
have they got actually any money to spend? If they
They
don't
played
sell
Gakpo
anybody?
up top today, didn't they?
Yeah.
Did they?
Is he a striker? Is he a...
He's a fucking winger.
Yeah.
Salah,
To me, he's
Salah
a
definitely
he's a
isn't,
left right winger. No, he's interchangeable, but I think.
But
he's
they
left
played him
winger.
up
like
top
he-
today, didn't they?
I
And
feel
he did
like
score.
Yeah, but I feel like he
But-
definitely used to play up front when he was in Holland.
I thought he was
I think
more
you're
like
right.
in the hole, wasn't he?
I think he was more. He was
like
more.
number 9, number 10.
Yeah, and
Maybe
he,
just behind striker, if not striker.
But basically, for all the money that Liverpool have spent on strikers, they don't have no strikers.
Yeah, that's quite tragic actually, and actually extremely funny.
no
Yeah,
strikers
yeah.
and no centre halves.
I know.
I know.
So-
but you
I
don't
think
you don't like Liverpool though, so you're quite
No, I don't like Liverpool.
you're quite fine.
I can't even go into why I don't like
No,
them.
actually, no.
Right, so
Let's
I won't.
skirt around that issue.
But I'm sure if they all club together when the benefits are due, they'll get a bit of amount of money for another striker.
They'll all pull together.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So that's Bournemouth. Let's leapfrog our teams. Let's go up to Everton, who are 12th on 28 points, and their 2 games
Battered
were.
today, weren't they?
Well, they battered Forest, didn't they?
Well, they
2-0
beat Forest at the
at
City
Forest?
Ground, and then
3, wasn't it? Was it?
sorry, they didn't. They beat. So they lost to Villa and Everton. Yeah. So 2 losses in a row. Oh, no, I'm not
No.
Forest.
No, exactly. Everton beat Forest. didn't
Everton
they?
beat Forest, and then they got
What was it? 2.
They've got
pumped
battered
4-2
today.
by
Three-
Brentford.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm miles away.
Yeah.
Did it finish 3-0 today?
No,
Brentford
No,
4-2.
Brentford
4-2.
won 4-2.
Four fucking hell, man.
They were 3-0
Late
up.
goals then?
3-0
Well, that
up.
was. I think everyone in our predictions said this is
Yeah.
going to be boring as shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, all 3 of us went, it's going to be boring as hell, and it's actually the best game of the day.
I'll tell you what, I am going to look because Everton scored 2 goals, so I'm really interested who they started up from.
Tierno Barry.
Did
Right.
they? What a fucking shock!
Right,
They
do you know
scored a
the
goal.
2 people who scored? Beto and Barry.
Oh.
You know, the,
Beto
right, the
No,
striker
he did.
crime
Oh my
fighting
god, he
duo.
actually did.
I think
Should
you
be a
might
new
predict-
cartoon, Nickelodeon. Beto and Barry.
I think in my predictions, I actually went blah.
Yeah, you did.
Everton Brentford blah.
Yeah,
That's not
Yeah, no,
I think I put it.
You went 0-0. Is he 0-0?
No, I put 0-0 for Palace. I think I put
Yeah,
1-0.
you did actually. Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
You thought, this is going to be a bore.
Yeah. I was in one of
Anything
those
but.
moods. I was sitting in
Anything
a
but.
supermarket car park and I was in one of those moods. Oh no, I wasn't. I was at home actually. But anyway, let's go back to Everton. Yeah, they're just mid, aren't they?
Yeah.
Everything about their team is mid other than Grealish. Dewsbury Hall's out for a while though. Ndiaye's at
India's
AFCON.
gone. I think they're struggling to like find a bit of rhythm in their new stadium.
Yeah.
I think everything's just sort of factoring in together.
It's-
But yeah, they'll be. I reckon like 11th
mid-table.
or 10th.
Yeah.
They may pick up a position here or two, but I think
Yeah.
pretty much what we see is what we
They'll get a few good wins along the way.
Yeah, I think when they get back to, I think I've said a few times, that three of Grealish, Dewsbury Hall and that and Dyer. And actually, Barry recently has been playing all right and looks like he can actually put the ball in the net. I think if you get them four together, they'd be the ones that sort them out. It's when they don't have those players and they start fucking Bato up front, and then there's problems, isn't there?
He scored today. I don't know what the goal was like. Maybe it was a one in off the arm.
Probably, I was about to say, probably
Just bumped him on the
Yeah.
side of the head.
on the bar, bang on the head.
yeah, probably.
All right. So, what do you reckon to Everton, Fieldsy?
I think they're going to be mid-table. They're going to be a bit of a mediocre, difficult to beat at times. They'll get the odd goal here and there. I don't think they're going to set the world alight.
But they got Moisey, so you know they're going to be solid at the back. They're going to fight hard. If you got Moisey, you fight hard. Always got a chance of a European trophy with
It
Moisey.
doesn't matter
Yeah.
how shit the players that you've got playing, like Moyes is what I'm saying. It doesn't matter how shit the players you might have. It's one thing you will get with him is that they'll all be together and they'll all be on the same song sheet.
Yeah.
They're all
I
going
think
to do their
for
own
Moyes to
individual
win
battles.
a European trophy with Everton, they're going to have to actually qualify for Europe, unless they're handing like European
So they still do
places
the-
out of fucking Weet-Bix packet.
No, but I just know Moyes has won a European trophy before, so
When was that?
I don't know.
Who was that with?
A few years ago.
Don't know. I can't
We've got Everton in
remember.
the Champions League. Or something.
But all right, okay, that's Everton. Let's move one place up. Fulham, who were in the relegation scrap. Only what it feels like about 3 or 4 games ago.
When was the last time they lost?
Fulham.
They lost in the last 5. haven't
No,
they?
they've been unbeaten in 5, so they won
Do you know what?
1-1,
I think
drew.
I think we beat them 2-1 with a
Yes,
Gahey
you
last
did.
minute
Yeah,
goal,
you
didn't
did.
we?
So that was
I think
like the
that-
one against the Mighty Pass.
Yeah,
the
I
last
think that
game.
was the last time they lost. Other than that, though, they've been
pretty solid.
yeah, they have. They've been doing all right. So yeah, they're all right. We got a draw against them the other day. That was annoying. It was a good goal that he scored. I can't even think of his name.
Who what?
The guy that scored against us for Fulham. He even goes on Sky Sports.
Tom Kearney.
Yeah.
He's a captain,
I don't know actually, but he scored a good goal against us. They just seem to.
They're just ticking along, getting clawing out results at the minute. So
Yeah.
what were
Starting to
their
move themselves away.
yeah? So what
Stop
their
drinking
2
beer.
results were? So they drew 2-2 with Liverpool today,
didn't they?
and the one before that
Drew 1-1
was 1-1 with you.
Yeah, they're just. Dunno.
Just picking up points slowly, really. You know,
Yeah.
Harry Wilson seems to be in the form of his life.
Scored again today.
Yeah,
Oh
scored.
my God! Did you see? I don't know if anyone's seen it. Harrison Reed's goal last
Banger!
minute.
Banger!
That's what goal of the weekend.
It's one game I didn't actually see.
Oh mate, what a goal!
Bullet with a little bit of finesse on top.
Yeah, class, mate.
Yeah.
Goal?
Yeah.
Goal of the
Goal of the weekend.
Yeah, just
obviously.
gets it out of his feet, says that top corner there. See a ball, you're going there.
Yeah,
Bosh.
90 whatever. Because Liverpool scored right at the end as well, didn't
They did. Obviously, they thought they've bagged the win with a 94th minute goal, as you would. You think like, yeah, we don't have to win it.
they? They've probably done a Richarlison there.
No one ever does a Richarlison.
No,
mate.
yeah, fucking fall on the floor in the first 2 minutes of the game.
More on him later. Right. So Fulham, what are you thinking their chances of the season? Are they gonna climb? Are they gonna stay, or do you reckon they're
I
gonna
think
drop
they
back?
will. I think before I had a thing of they stay up
I actually-
purely on Marco Silva. Now, after their little run they've had, yeah, I just think they.
I actually didn't give them enough credit at the start of the season. They're starting to put like their team together and get a bit of rhythm. I don't think they're going to go major amount further to where they are, but at the start of the season I was putting them more on relegation form. But they've slowly chipped away, got things moving, and starting getting like respectable
They're
results.
a bit like Everton.
Yeah.
They'll
In
probably flip between them two. Who comes 13th.
10th.
Yeah, all comes like 11th, 12th, 13th, one of them.
Exactly. The things that they're what the first 8, 9, 10 games they're awful. They're awful. But now they're sitting on 28 points, 3 points off fifth, which could be a Champions League spot. Crazy.
Yeah, absolutely mental.
Absolutely crazy. Not am I saying for 1 minute that I think that Fulham are going to qualify for the Champions League, but let's not go there. That's only fucking right.
Yeah, let's
They
get.
have a chance.
Well, everyone's got a
They have
five
a
chance.
chance.
No, but at the minute, God knows what's going to happen. What that fifth place is,
Yeah, whoever comes off this after Christmas with some good results. If anyone can throw some together, fucking, you never know who's going to be
the
up there.
last 10 games when the fixtures peter out a little bit and you're only playing like once a week, you can finally get some form together. We'll see. We'll see. All right, so that's Fulham. Let's move up one to Brighton. So Brighton are 10th on the same amount of points as Fulham. Love Brighton. Right, so Brighton, they beat Burnley yesterday 2-0, and their previous result before that
Oh, it was you boys, wasn't it?
Yeah, they drew 2-2 to West Ham.
Oh, how funny was Welbeck's penalty miss.
Good.
That was
I'll leave it
funny.
alone. He tried.
I thought you actually had. Well, you looked quite good actually that game until you start giving them goals.
Yeah, we'll come on to that.
Yeah. But Brighton, they're just all right, aren't they? They're just so hot and cold all the time.
Very hot and cold under Hurtler.
They're good. They are good. They've got a good squad. And they've got a good team.
It just feels like Mitoma is starting to gain a little bit more.
He's been out for a while.
He has
hasn't
been.
And I think on our little group chat, when they brought him on, I said I'm worried about him.
Yeah. What's he done on his time on the
I know, he's
injury?
probably
Did he
read a
write
book.
another book? Yes. I can dribble. Get off.
No, but it seems like under De Zerbi, you knew what you were going to get with Brighton, didn't you?
Yeah.
And
But they felt like under De Zerbi, they were actually going places. They were
Yeah, no,
challenging
exactly.
for Europe.
They had no
Could
identity.
they break the top six?
Yeah.
The consortium.
he overperformed with them, but they had an identity and they had a direction, and that you pretty much knew what you were going to get with them most weeks. But under Hurtler, they've lost that a little bit. They've lost a few players here and there, and they're just trying to refine themselves again. Whether they actually sort of like go anywhere under Hurtler, or if he keeps them mid-table.
Have you
I'm
seen
not
they've
sure.
re-signed Pascal Gross?
Have they really?
Yeah,
Well,
he
from the
signed
top.
Pascal
That's
Gross.
such a good signing. I think he's.
He was
quality,
good for.
is.
He was good for them. He was just the most random mid.
went somewhere in Germany,
He
though.
is.
He went to Dortmund, didn't he?
Yeah, he went to Dortmund, but he's like another Jeffrey Schlupp. He's just that one of those bang average player that just seems to do.
But he always,
all right.
before they sold him, he was always scoring for him. He'd always
Yeah.
fucking
Well,
score
Brighton
and
got
stuff.
him into the German national team, didn't they?
Really?
Yeah.
He's
you know.
34 now, so
Yeah.
that's new. That's
And he's
a-
fucked.
He's faithful.
Really
He's
random
fucked.
signing. So you think like
Brighton
Brighton?
sounding fucking signing.
No, he's not injured all the time.
Yeah, not that old.
They can't just keep churning out world-class talent. They can't just keep like, we'll
No,
buy for 5 million and sell for 80. They can't keep.
Don't
doing
matter how good your recruitment is, you can't keep that up.
There will come
It's
exactly. There
too-
will
it's just
come a
impossible
point
to
where
do.
you've got to say no. I'm going to stop selling my best players now and
But,
sort of build something.
I said this a few podcasts ago. What's happening to Brighton's money?
Fuck knows, mate.
They must be squirreling, embezzling that shit
It's
away.
going down to old Tony's betting.
Yeah. That's what I think. That's what I
You
think.
think he's gambled it away?
Yeah, probably. Bet when Chelsea come looking at one of these players, he's like, get in, another 100 mil.
Chelsea have got a line of credit, direct debit with buddy.
Yeah, right. You say that. I think Man United are looking to lob in a bid for
Baleba.
Baleba, who's been shit this season.
Yeah, he's not.
How much? What is Believer worth?
Well,
I haven't really watched a lot of Brighton
in the
games.
summer.
It was hundreds.
Yeah, Man United were happy to bid. I think it was 75 or 80, and Brighton were like, "Nah, mate, it's worth more than that." And I was thinking, it ain't
What I've seen,
Caicedo,
don't
mate.
they-
Like, what the fuck? He's all right. It ain't that good. And in this season, it's been fucking crap.
Yeah.
They're kind of like, will you take him again? Same price?
Yeah, yeah. Man United, nah. But there is.
We're after 90 million strikers that can't score.
Yeah.
But anyway, Brighton, what do you see them doing? Are they good enough to challenge for Europe?
They are, but I don't think they're not consistent enough. They could, to be honest though, I probably could see them get them in top 7.
Then you think, what if 5 is Champions League, one Europa, one Conference.
Yeah.
And they could,
So that's 7, isn't it?
shot. Yeah.
Is that right? Or
Yeah.
there's a 2 Europa League spots?
There used to be 2 Europa.
There used to be 2, didn't there? Used to be
I
6
think
and
it's
7.
8 now.
Used to be 6 and 7.
If we do well in Europe, so it's going to be 5 again, then that will be top 8.
I don't know. It's changed so much over the years. It used to be.
I think there'll be 5 Champions League spots, 2 Europa, and 1 Conference.
So
I
is it top
think it
eight?
used to be, but then again, there is a Conference League spot open for the Carabao Cup winners, and there's a Europa League spot available for the FA Cup winners. So I think it depends who wins. The
Yeah, they're
cups.
playoff spots. Oh no, hold on. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? I suppose it's if the big boys win them.
Maybe then it goes down to the league. I don't know.
Yeah,
Rules
I
change
think
all
it
the
does.
time.
So if any of the big boys win those 2 cup competitions, then I think it will be 8.
Yeah, it could be. So
Which they could definitely get 8. To be
person-
honest, all the way down to 14th can get fucking 8.
yeah, the-
How many points are we off 8th?
you're 14th and you are off 8th.
Yeah.
3.
Mad.
I mean, what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
What the fuck is that? How far are you off them?
About 1 million miles. I
Points
think-
and
Yeah.
personality.
I feel like I'm treading on a tightrope. I'm
You-
going to be
you-
called a
you-
dick
you
in a
are-
minute. You're a dick.
Don't put 20p in him just yet.
No,
So,
I'll hold
please
out.
go up. All right, okay, that's Brighton. Let's go up 1 to Newcastle United, who are sitting in 9th on 29 points, 2 points off 5th. And they beat you today.
Yeah,
and they also beat Burnley
didn't they?
3-1 at
Yeah.
Moore.
I still don't think they look amazing.
They don't
I tell
consider.
you what, that Malik Chow looked quite good
He's a good
today.
player. I like him.
I liked him at AC Milan. I wish. I remember he playing for AC Milan
When we
played
played.
in the Champions League. I thought, do you know what? That's a player we need.
When we had a skip and Sar double pivot.
But I don't know. There's something. Do you know what? There's something wrong with their midfield. I watched it again. Their best things today, and I watched it. I think it was a couple of weeks ago. I watched it. Lewis Miley at the moment is playing right back. I still think he's one of their best players. Tonali's supposed to be this epic, and everyone tells me all the fucking time, oh, he's like the next Pirlo. He fucking does this. He does. No, he's just Pirlo with a bigger nose and can't pass. He's fucking shit. He's not shit. He's not shit. But he's not that good. He's not. I don't rate him as high as everyone else. Today, Joel Linton was the one that bossed that midfield. Because as soon as second half we pushed Wharton up on Tonali, he did fuck all. Other than get his face in the way and kept going down. To be honest, can you get that face out of the way? Probably not. Oh, he's hit me in the nose. Yeah, probably. Like, fucking hell. So, yeah, there's some... I personally, they brought Livramento on today as well.
Okay, brought him back because he was injured when he.
Yeah, so it'd be interesting if they put... Me personally, I would, if he's back fit, Livramento one side, Lewis Hall, because again, he's good, Lewis Hall, I like him. And put Lewis Miley instead of Tonali.
I think they've got like sprinklings of really good people, but they've also got a lot of bang average.
Like, all their goals are shit. Like, you watch...
No, I don't really watch Newcastle in depth too
Even
much.
if-
I
mean,
watched
they-
a few times, and Anthony Gordon is not all that this year.
Mate, he scored today because Wissa put it on a plate for him, but then it was offside, which is hilarious because he ain't scored open play goal for fucking God knows how long. And he was buzzing. He was like, "Yeah, scored at St James Park." No, you haven't. You fucking wankstain. So, yeah, but their goals. I mean, I won't go too much into it. I'll tell you what their goals were today, but I probably don't need to tell you. 2 set pieces. One was a set piece. One was a second phase of a set piece.
Oh, yuck.
Oh, mate, that's
Modern day
that's
Premier
every
League.
fucking week with us, so I'm never surprised. But we won't say too much. So, yeah, and against Burnley, like I say, some parts of the game with Burnley could have scored and made that really fucking hard for them. And they didn't because Burnley.
Because Burnley being Burnley.
You know, against Man United, I mean, how they lost that game. They were all over them, and they just don't look like they can score normally. Does that make sense? Not some fucking shitty little goal.
They can't score from open play like cruising.
No. Yeah, I don't know. They're built right because they're a good side, aren't they? Simple
quality.
as that.
They've got quality.
They've got quality. Depends on what they do in the transfer window. They for them and their supporters, they could really do with a couple of quality additions.
It looks like they've... I don't know what it is. Is he tired or whatever? But they're starting Whistler up front now instead of Altamada, which
I
I find really weird.
I do.
Yeah,
He
Personally.
started quite well, didn't he?
Yeah, well, when I
The
saw
fans
Whistler
love
up front today, I was like, don't like that. Oh no, I prefer that. Sorry, than if Altamada was starting. But I mean, it might be an idea to put two of them up front. Put 4-4-2.
They're both very different strikers, aren't they?
Yeah.
Altamada's like, let's lob it up to the big man. No, Visser's a bit more, if you've got a team that plays a slightly higher line and you need to get around the back more, it's a completely different option. So I'm guessing that Eddie Howe thought that, or thinks that the teams that he's playing against, he maybe needs a bit more athleticism.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
Right.
No, it's winter.
So, all right. So, final thoughts on Newcastle and how they think their season's going to pan out.
I think Newcastle will do well to get top 10 the way they're going.
I think they'll move up there. I think they'll be like 8th, 9th, something
Well,
like
they're
that.
9th at the minute. Like I said, they're 2 points off 5th place.
They're
But
too good. They're in a weird moment, but they're too good in quality to fall down to like 14th, 15th.
Tell you what, I still think they need to sort their keeper out though, whether it's Pope or Ramsdale. I think both of them are fucking bang average.
Ramsdale's a fallacy. Like,
Pope's
he
worse
isn't.
than, I would
I
rather
agree.
Ramsdale.
Pope's got a
agree.
howler in him
Yeah.
at any given
Yeah.
moment.
Yeah.
When people were talking about him as fucking England keeper, I was like, are you having a laugh?
Shut up, you wetty.
Yeah. Fucking.
You cunts.
All right. Okay. So let's move up. Literally, just a
Just
few
up the
miles.
road.
It's just up the road to Sunderland. And
Sunderland
are 8th on 30 points, 1 point off 5th place. Obviously, they drew 1-1 with us today.
They're
But
about 4
less
draws
about
in a
that
row
shit.
now, isn't
it?
And then they also drew against Man City. So for them, pre-season, you would have took those results for their fans.
Right.
Yeah. I can't help but still feel that at some point
They're
drop
going to
off.
drop
Well,
off.
they're doing it now. We say about like good results, but at the end of the day, draws are like drop points, and you won't keep up your momentum by keep drawing.
True. There's still 5 unbeaten though.
Yeah, so right.
1 win and 4 draws in a row.
For them,
yeah.
they're doing all right, but they're not going to
But you
carry
know,
on.
they're drawing against good teams, you know, and
Yeah.
they gave the first half they were shit today against us. You know, we actually looked half decent for a change, but then they came. But then in the second half they've got like how many different players missing?
Yeah.
6
players,
Half of
6
them at
players.
AFCON, aren't they?
6 players at
Yeah.
AFCON.
You know, and I think they're doing all right.
Probably
That Robbie scored again today. didn't
Brian
he?
Robbie,
did.
yeah, he's a bully.
It
He
was
is.
a good fit. That was a proper slice that he scored today.
I didn't actually see the goal.
Well, you look at it from the TV camera angles, and you think, "Oh, that's a great finish." But if you look at it like behind the play, that was a
Spooned of his rep, wasn't it?
But no, he bullies defenders actually. He's got quite strong.
I just can't help, and like I said in previous podcasts, I know a lot of people that support Sunderland, and I think it's a big fairy tale for them. I still just can't see how they probably wouldn't finish minus 12th place, 13th place.
I can see it. I can see it. But
See them continue. It was carnival, wasn't it? All the players, the fans, everything about the club. You know, up through the playoffs. Let's fucking have it. And they.
yeah.
It was everyone that went there. Everyone that went to Sunderland, or where Sunderland went, and I called it on the first game of the season against us. And don't get me wrong, we are shit, but I called it straight away. We're going to lose.
Yeah.
We're going to lose.
They're shit.
And I
games to
think
play.
that they're going to run out of steam.
I think they're already.
can't see it.
I agree with you, but not to that full-on level.
The thing
I
is,
agree
though, they
they're
could
gonna
easily
drop.
end up 14th.
Yeah,
that's-
14th
yeah.
puts
a
them
draw and a
where we
loss,
are
and
now.
other teams pick
Well,
up points.
look-
and
look
look
when-
how tight it is.
And
Yeah.
I'm sure the
There
fans.
they were. So we've got
We're-
Sunderland there on 8th
we're-
and 30, and you are down here. So
We're 3 points away.
If you look where Bournemouth were 7 games ago, and look where they are now.
And we go on to them next. Look where Brentford are now. And I don't rate them at
No.
all.
and they've gone about their business quietly. But
Set
before
piece
we go on to Brentford, last thing about Sunderland, you think they're going to drop down?
I've been saying it for a few weeks, and I don't mean it disrespectfully. I just mean in that if you spoke to a Sunderland supporter at the beginning of the season, and you turned around and said to them, "What do you want at the end of the season?" they'd have probably said 41. 41
Well,
points.
survival
41,
would have been
42.
obviously a newly promoted team.
Absolutely.
That's the first thing, but they're doing better than surviving at the minute.
They are. I think if you spoke to them now and they was outside of the top 8, they'll be disappointed.
10 points now to the rest of the season, though. That's 40 points.
Yeah. No.
And they should be, I mean, they should be
be
happy with that.
Yeah, they should be happy with that. I don't think they'll
I think
drop.
next season will be the big question on them.
Yeah, okay, but next season for absolutely sure. But their home,
I'm gonna say
their home atmosphere is maybe one of the best in the league.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm
That
going to
counts
call it.
a
I'm going to
lot.
say
I feel like that was always going to be
12,
the case.
13th. 12, 13th.
Yeah, I'll
End of the
probably
season.
just yeah. In amongst.
8th, 9th, 10th for me.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna head around the Fulham Everton marks with them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where I'm into.
Right, all right. Let's move up one to Brentford in 7th and 30 points.
Fair play.
So-
Yeah, I know. Fair play, Keith Andrews, because mate, I don't rate them that highly at all.
Sell all their best players and still they like
No.
Eagle. What was his name? Thiago.
Thiago, yeah, but well, he was injured pretty much all last season.
Yeah.
Weren't they bought him
Yeah.
injured, never played him. Then what did he score? What did he score? A brace today? Was it 2 he scored?
Everton 2-4. Yeah, Thiago scored a hattie today.
Oh, he scored a hattie, did he?
Scored a hattie.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, and there's someone at work.
And who's
with
the
him
new
in his fantasy
Delap?
team.
What's his name? I forget his name. The new Rory Delap for them.
Coyote.
Mate,
Fucking hell,
he's
these
got
throws are like
Brilliant.
they are
I
like
watched-
corners, mate.
Yeah, I watched like a Leeds do a long throw today, and it's just like kids' long throw. It's just up and lobbed. That Kyoto is like
That's
a
right.
fucking bullet, just
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
boom.
like
No, you're
Stoke
right.
all over again, isn't it?
Yeah.
Get that into crouch, bosh.
And fair play. You got to
Yeah.
win games like that, win games like
Absolutely.
that, and they're
Yeah.
doing it. And to be
Yeah.
fair, to smash 4 in against anyone in the Premier League, you're loving it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Away at Everton, smash 4 in.
Yeah.
And the absolute snooze fest that was the 0-0 against us the other day. The return
Oh,
of
what
Frank.
I watched highlights, but the
Oh,
highlights
mate,
were
that
really
would have done it. I
short.
watched the whole game, and that's an hour and a half I'll never get back again.
Was it that bad?
It was horrendous.
Was it
mate.
bad, was it?
Sideways and backwards.
Everywhere we
Oh, it was awful, mate. But I'll get on to my team's performance in a little bit. But for Brentford, they had probably the better of the game, and if anyone was going to win that game, it would have been them. And I haven't seen any of the highlights of the Everton game, but it looks like they absolutely smashed them.
They just had a really good Christmas, haven't they?
Yeah.
Their Christmas period where they've done like the opposite to us. They've done well, we've done shit. But then I think they're out of all the cups. They're out of.
Yeah,
They've just got
they
Premier
don't-
League games.
They haven't got anyone really that's gone off to AFCON. They haven't been in any European competition, so they've just gone like, we've just got our Prem games to play,
Yeah.
and our squad is pretty much as it is.
Yeah, I was about to say I don't think they've changed their 11 much at all. Which
Really?
that's so big for. I'm massive for that with Palace. We hardly changed our 11 last year. It makes such a difference.
Yeah,
Such
it
a
does.
difference.
Well, you know, with Brentford, they're going to have, what's his name? Nathan Collins at the back, Henderson in midfield, and Thiago up front with Sade on the right,
Sade.
Coyote. You can pretty much name most of their team.
Yeah, I like that Sharda, but I know a lot of people don't.
A lot of Brentford fans
Hot
say,
and cold player.
Yeah.
I'm not saying
Like, he
I'm-
banged in a hat trick the other day, and
Yeah.
then like 2 games beforehand, he's missing for like 3 games, and then he'll just pop up with a couple of goals, and you're like, it's in great form. If he scored 5. And
See, I wouldn't
5
really
games.
like him at Palace, not like that, but it seems like every time he plays us, he scored like a header against us like last.
He's tiny.
Yeah, he's jumped in front of Lacroix and Gahey, and you're like, well, how have you done that? Like, what's happened there, mate? But yeah, do you know what? I've got to give so much props to Keith Andrews because I fucking was sitting there going, Brentford in the shit.
I think
Keith
everyone-
Andrews.
Everyone feared for Brentford this year.
Oh,
general,
massively.
general consensus of the pub talk was like, Brentford, as soon as they get rid of Frank,
Yeah,
they get rid of
lost
him,
Visser,
they
they
get
lost
Visser and
Frank,
Bomo.
lost all these players.
Yeah, who else did they lose? Wisser and and
Buemo.
Buemo.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
Buemo. So they lost like 2 of their front 3 and their manager. Like, they know that they're going to be in dire straits. But
Yeah.
Fair
Obviously
play
not.
to them. Yeah, fair
Yeah.
play to them. Don't
Yeah,
get me
fair
wrong, I still think they'll be like mid-table.
I think
yeah, no, I
Yeah.
can't see them.
They go
When,
down.
when it comes push to the shove, and I think Henderson's good for them as a leader. That's good for them, but I don't think they're
What do you
going
do?
to.
Card tricks?
Yeah, it must be. in the back, get balloon animals, making them laugh. But I don't think they're going to get Europe in any way, shape, or form. But I reckon 8 or 9.
Yeah.
I reckon 8 or 9.
No,
What do you
no.
reckon to Brentford, mate?
No,
How
no.
are they going to end up
10.
this year?
Mid-table around Everton, Bournemouth, that little bit of
I tell you what, mid-tables.
I was about to say, how many fucking teams are going to
Nobody's going to
You
finish.
say that though, everyone is
No one's won the league. No one's going down. They're all in mid-table.
You say that though, mid-table at the moment consists of
You've probably got like
the 6th to 14th. Like, it's the whole of mid-table. The whole of the table, other than the ones that have fucking gone off.
There's probably like 6 or 7 positions there, aren't there, where you would,
Yeah.
anywhere 3 points
Yeah.
would mean you go from 7th up or.
I would love it to be like
7th
that when
down.
it comes to like the end of the season.
Oh, it's
Well,
really
there's like
exciting. The last
3
5-game
points.
shootout.
Yeah, and there's about 9 teams bidding for Champions League.
Yeah, relegation form sewned up. Everyone knows relegation. Who's won the league sewn up. And it's the first time like, who's going to finish where in mid-table?
No one fucking knows. It doesn't matter.
Fucking Happy Gilmore. Right, all right. That's Brentford. Let's go up to Ruben Scammerwim United.
Oh mate,
They are fucking shit.
Oh, they are so shit. But
annoys
they're
the
sixth, mate.
fuck
No,
out of me.
how are they there?
I don't know. But do you remember last week when Aidan Heaven come out?
I said,
Yeah.
Fucking Aidan. Good thing his name's fucking Heaven because that bloke's got his fucking head in the clouds. Did you see him
I
fucking
was just
defend
about
today?
to say, he must have been fucking up there in heaven today. What is he
He fucking just
doing?
let a midget fucking run past him and just
Yeah.
be like, oh yeah, we're going to finish 4th, mate.
Yeah,
No,
but-
like that you're not.
Yeah, it was that, fucking Arison, wasn't it?
Aronson, Brendan Aronson. Good finish, by the way.
It was a good finish, but what is he
But he's
doing?
got-
He's probably still sitting there, still thinking about the interview you done, going,
Yeah, I was like, man,
did I say we're going to win the league? Fucking hell. Like, fuck.
I mean, you think like, the last 2 results, which was 1-1 against Leeds today, and they also drew against Wolves.
I'm sorry, but don't come out the game before that and go, yeah, I think we've got a chance of getting top 4, if not, or we'll win the league. You then just played, statistically, at this stage of the season, that stage of the season, the
Not
shittest, sorry,
That stage.
the shittest team the Premier League's ever seen, and you drew 1-0, and it would,
Stay humble, stay humble.
yeah,
Stay humble.
man.
But it's like no, but they're like where they are. They're in 6th place. They're literally level on points with the 5th place, 3 behind Liverpool.
To be fair, as much as I don't like Man United, I fucking hate them. They have got injuries and people out, as in like off to AFCON.
Yeah, Bomo's
I
out.
totally get it,
Mbemo,
but they were still shit. When they had all of
Diallo,
them.
Mazraoui. Oh yeah, it don't really matter who the fuck.
Well, couldn't
to be
you-
honest, you could probably have Messi, Haaland, Suarez. You could have the whole team, the best team you've ever seen. You could have Iniesta and Xavi in their middle of midfield in their prime, and they'll still be shit. There's something at United that just doesn't work.
Well, when
and
it-
Sesko at the moment.
Oh mate, awful.
He is fucking
Awful.
He's fucking
Yeah,
awful,
he's
isn't
awful.
he?
He's
What was
awful,
that?
isn't
68 mil, wasn't it?
Benjamin fucking
As
Tesco,
much as
mate.
that.
Yeah.
Fucking
I
hell.
bet Newcastle going fucking fair
Yeah,
play.
we dodged
I
one with him.
I bet even
Oh, you
Arsenal
know, I thought it was like near 80.
could have been. For some reason, I have 68
there was
in my
one,
head. But
one in the second half where the winger couple jinking down and then played it in, and all he had to do was just he fucking side footed it wide.
oh mate, thing is though,
Proper striker.
I was watching what's his name? Oh, Goldbridge, and he had a good point. He was like,
He's
"Don't
a he is a tit.
yeah, but he's
He
funny.
is a tit.
When they lose, he's fucking great.
All right, 66 plus 7.4, so that was 73.8 million.
Nice. But he was like, actually, all we've done is just replace another striker who needs to be nurtured and bring in to be a great striker
With someone.
with someone exactly the same. And we've still got no players who can nurture a forward. And, you know, at Man United at the moment, your careers go to die. You don't nurture and become a great player at Man United. You go there as a great player and end up
And then you move on from them and become a great player.
Yeah, that's it.
yeah. You're so shit that you've managed to get a move away because they think you're so bad, and then you become good.
One way ticket to Napoli.
No, exactly. So Napoli are sitting there rubbing their hands at the moment. Oh,
Fucking
gonna get him on loan.
Barcelona, I reckon Barcelona will buy Rashford.
He's doing bits for him, isn't
Doing all right.
he? He's doing all right.
Doing all right. It's a nicer league for him as well.
But I know we've got like this affiliation with United. We hate them because of their success over the years. But this is truly a terrible team.
Yeah. Yeah.
How many? Okay, I'll be interested actually with you boys because I know how many I would take at Palace. How many of their starting lineup, go their best starting lineup, their normal one, not now. How many of them would you take?
All of them. Every single
Swap them all
fucking
out.
one.
Yeah, it's got a different.
I'll take the fucking tea lady.
Do you know what? There were
That's what I'll do. Fucking kill
wouldn't.
Have a panos. Fucking do one.
I wouldn't, because
Go
I think
and
the
make
tea lady at
the
United got the sack.
Then Sullivan's rubbing his hands together because there's fucking free in it.
Save it.
That's why I specifically asked these two.
Well, differ.
Because I knew your answer.
Well, that differ from us to mine, but I think I'll take the goalkeeper. I don't mind that Simmons, yeah. Senna Lemons.
Simmons.
That's like he's 6s and 7s. At the back. Oh, no. We are not doing that.
You take Bruno?
No, because I don't like him.
I don't like him.
Yeah, but
He's a
player.
He's a player.
He's a player. He's a player. But no,
I
I
quite
don't.
like the Ligt, even though he's a bit of a unit.
I actually think
I
De Ligt and Van der Ven would be an amazing partnership.
Oh no, I think.
Van der Ven, best centre half in the Premier League.
Baller mate scored again today.
Yeah, again.
Well, he's a player.
He's got fucking more goals than your fucking centre forwards have, mate.
I think he's got more than your centre forwards as well.
Save it. Save it. We can't leak out the banter just yet. Right. But anyway, United. Where are they going? What are they going to do?
They will scrape.
Did you see Did you see Amorim's press conference?
Didn't he say he was going to leave after his contract's up?
Yeah, something
What
almost
fucking
in not
weird-
so many words. Weird
Yeah.
thing. But it was literally he was
How
trying.
long's his contract for?
He was like, oh,
Till not this year, next year or something? 2 more
Yeah.
years?
yeah. He was saying something about being there.
You got
being
to
there.
fuck that. Fuck this place.
Yeah, being there for 18 months. But he really got his Berties on and fucking Bertie Big Spuds and just like, no, I'm getting up and walking out of here.
He's
There's
done
a-
that a couple of times, though, isn't he? That sort of,
There's
well, I don't mind if I don't leave, or I'll leave and I won't take any of the thing.
Do you blame him, though?
Not really, but also as well.
But
Have the courage of your convictions. Like you've been there 18 months now, just over, and 2/3 of that you've been fucking
yeah,
shit.
this is what I mean.
Absolutely shit. Eat some humble pie. You're 4th or 5th or 6th at the moment, but you're not Man United, are you? And you've got a standard to uphold.
Hasn't he got Jason Wilcox picking the players
Yeah.
for him to sign?
Yeah,
Like, I'm not being fucking funny.
Jason Wilcox is the
What the
backbone.
fuck is
yeah,
he?
hell of a winger, mate.
Yeah, he was, but if you're coming into Manchester United, and you got Jason Wilcox determine who you're going to sign and you're not.
Yeah, but to
Do
be
you
fair,
think
they
that's-
had the good geese. They spent load of money on the guy from Newcastle. What was his name?
Ashworth.
Ashworth. Bought him in.
And then got rid of him in 2 months'
he
time.
had him say,
That's nothing to do with Amron, though, is it?
well, I think
think
it
there's-
was.
I
I
think
think it
there's
was.
something-
I don't want him. I don't want it. That won't fit my system. I'm not changing. And so they've gone, well, we're sticking with the manager. Off you go, Ashworth. I think that's what...
Sorry, what I'm saying is that when the manager comes in, and this is what I fucking hate about Premier League football, when you have a manager come in, then the manager manage.
Yeah.
When you've got some knobhead
We can go-
saying to you, oh, I'm going to sign him, and him, and
Yeah, but that's
you've
why they're
got-
called head coaches now, isn't it?
It's bollocks.
Yeah, and that's
Yeah,
what
I agree.
Amorim was saying about head
Fucking
coach, but also say that because we can go on to that when we come on to Chelsea.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
so one quick thing: Man United, are they going to stick around and they're going to get the Champions League or
They
Europa
won't get the
or-
Champions
I think they
League.
get Europa.
They'll either be Europa or they're just dropped down to the
But I
conference.
tell you
I
what,
think you're
they're
right.
going to be hanging around like a bad
Oh,
smell.
they are.
They're a bad smell, and they're going to hang
Yeah.
around there for a bit.
The issue,
I've
the,
done for 40 years.
the
Fucking hell.
thing they're going
Especially
to
our fans.
yeah, the thing,
Have a watch.
Oh, mate, but they're like an uncle on fucking Boxing Day. They're just
hell.
hanging around.
Yeah. Who's useful? Man United. How many times you been? But I haven't. No, because you're a cunt.
You tell them, Milsey. You tell them. All right.
Oh,
Okay. That's Man United will move up the league to 5th place. Chelsea, who played literally just before we started today, they drew 1-1 with City. City, and they also drew with Bournemouth. Before we get on to the actual team and the results, there was a manager change at them as well.
Fair play.
And do we actually know, did Maresca get
Maresca-
sacked or did he walk out?
Maresca left.
He left.
I'm going to call it that he left. I think he
Because
might...
is it a bit ambiguous?
Yeah, there's something to do with. I think there's.
City. I think there's something to do
I
with
agree.
City.
There could be because it's just like, why would you leave like that if you sort of like get rid of your payoff, that your loyalty bonus, shall we say, if you just walk out? the thing is, he knows he's got somewhere to go to, and that could be City.
I think
that means Pep's got to leave. No?
yeah, but
We'll see what happens.
I think it's sort of a bit of 6 and 1 and half a dozen of the other. And what I mean
Well,
by
I
that
think-
is that I think that he's probably there thinking, do you know what, right? I'm trying my fucking best, and you motherfuckers above my head are telling me when I have to take a player off,
Yeah.
that player can't play,
That
that player can do half an hour, that player can do 60 minutes, right? Let them let the manager
yeah.
fucking manage.
There
And
was
I
someone-
think he's looking at it thinking, do you know what, fuck you.
Yeah, there was
Fuck
someone
you.
in that Clear Lake Capital group who was like their sporting director or something. They were like, "Hold on, no, you should."
I don't think they
and
know- they
and
know the
actually,
best.
like, fair play to Maresca. He went,
Yeah.
"You know, fuck all. I'm the, like you're saying, I'm the manager." He's like, "I'm
The
leaving."
worst 48 hours in his football career.
So we never
said-
knew, never really got to the bottom of why he
Right,
said that, and I still haven't really. as far as
So
I'm
I spoke to a friend who's a Chelsea supporter, and what he turned around to me and said to me was, and how he knows, I don't know, but it does sort of make sense, is that he's got the technical director, the sporting director, call him what you fucking want, he's got the medical team, he's got this, he's got that, right? All around him, right? He's trying to manage a team, and all of these people are saying, that player can only do 60 minutes,
Yeah.
take them off after 60 minutes, right? And he wasn't taking them off after 60 minutes because we need the fucking player. And then afterwards, they were saying, we told you to take them off after 60 minutes. Why didn't you take them off
But
after
I
60
think
minutes?
even the
And
players-
I was trying to manage a fucking team.
Wasn't this the Cole Palmer situation?
I don't know.
I think it was the Cole Palmer injury.
I think the Americans are trying to run Chelsea like they're an American football
I
team.
agree.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And they're
I agree.
not an
100%,
American
100%.
fucking football team.
Yeah, they
They're a
don't know
football
football.
team.
And the fact, well, I think we know who's in the running for that to be their next
That's
manager.
Liam
Rosenior. Do you not remember him as a player?
I thought,
yeah.
I thought it was the ex-West Ham, Liam Rosenior, mate. That's right. I'm going back years. I was like, the fuck? No way.
His dad played football as well, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, and it's doing
Hang
this.
on a minute though, right? Because you've got the two Roseniors in England. This is a completely different Rosenior.
No, I don't think it is.
There's Leroy and Liam Rosenior, right?
Who was at West Ham and then Fulham?
The other one's
No,
at-
Hull.
Hull.
No, that's not him. It's a different Rosenior.
This
isn't
one
it?
was at Brighton.
Liam Rosenior managed at Hull.
Managed at Hull, got sacked from Hull
Yeah.
and Derby.
Right,
Yeah.
well, unless he's changed the colour of his fucking skin, mate, this is a different Rosenior.
You did he at the same place as MJ?
I saw a picture of him earlier.
Liam Rosenior.
It's not the same Rosenior, is it?
Oh,
Are
you
we
don't- maybe not the one you're
confused
thinking, but maybe not the one you're thinking of.
But either way,
I don't know who you're talking about.
no, I don't know. I don't know. Let's
Yeah. So it feels like that, if he's going to be ushered in because they're at Strasbourg and that's part of the Clear Lake group and part of the whole Chelsea consortium, that's just basically getting in a yes man, no.
as
That is, it's only because I think they get him in because he knows he's obviously got that same thing at Strasbourg. He knows what he does is actually just coach them on the pitch and the training ground with these geezers.
But and you think that Maresca has been, he's getting micromanaged within an inch of his life.
Yeah,
he's
it's
being
sort of,
told
fuck
what
you.
to play, and the players seem to be okay. Let's buy them young with a high potential ceiling for sell-on value, and they've got a bloated squad. And he's just thought, do you know what? Fuck this.
Yeah, but I don't blame him. He probably thinks, yeah, it's a good idea. Buy some young players, no worry. But I play who I fucking want.
Yeah.
I don't want to play Jamie fucking Gittins because he's losing some money on how much we got for him. I'm not going to play him. Simple as that. That's the manager. Do you want to either win games and try and win trophies? Because you are Chelsea Football Club. And in my lifetime, not so much when I was a kid, but in my footballing lifetime, they are known to be the team that just go and win shit. Di Matteo won the Champions League. What they do? Sack him, get someone in. They won the fucking league. That's just what they do. That is who, in my footballing history that I watch.
it's just their identity.
These guys.
Yeah.
I know it was Roman Abramovich, but these guys and Chelsea Football Club do it big, and they do it better than everyone else. I want to win. Fuck you. Off you go. We're doing it like this. And they're not, though, are they? I know.
No.
Well, yeah, I totally agree with you. I just think that Maresca's had enough.
Yeah, I
You know,
don't blame him.
He probably had none of the signings that Chelsea made are his, or maybe like he's had influence in one or a couple or whatever, and if he's being told you've got to play this player, and he's thinking, oh no, I don't want to play João Pedro against Saliba and Gabriel because he's going to get out bullied. Right?
Yeah.
So I'd rather play Delap, who at least got a bit of fight in him. But if they're telling him no, you've got to play Pedro because maybe in a year's time I could sell him for 65.
Yeah, it's the same as when, I want to keep Esteval on for the whole game. No, you can't. Take him off for Gittins because I'm worried if Gittins don't play enough fucking time, he'd be worth fuck all.
Yeah, so that micromanagement, and I think Liam Rosenior is the kind of person who will fall into that, be a good boy. On social media, you see the bits Rosenior's doing for Strasbourg, the talks in the change rooms and stuff like that. Seems all very good, but can he translate that to that higher level? I don't.
It's all right in Ligue 1.
I don't think so. This is the thing. So it could be quite funny.
It weren't good enough in the Championship. So how the fuck does that work in the Premier League?
It's a very strange appointment if it does make it, but I understand it because he's like, yeah, you know what we're about, you know what we're like. We're going to pluck you, put you there. You do as we tell you, and be a good little boy.
Yeah, that's the only reason I got him.
Yeah.
So they will come probably 5th.
I think they'll start falling underneath him.
I think they come 5th though.
Unless someone from the group below starts putting something together, they'll probably just hang around.
We've got enough buffer.
I mean, who? Man United are next to them. Man United are closer to putting a buffer down on fucking West Ham rather than Chelsea.
Man United don't want to do too well, otherwise fucking Chelsea will come in and buy Aid in heaven.
Yeah, that's how they win the league.
All right, we've chatted quite a lot about Chelsea. Let's go up a place to Liverpool, who are 4th, got a 3-point cushion above Chelsea at 4th, and they're still miles off it, really.
But a couple of draws that they feel like I can imagine they would want to win. What was it? 0-0 against Leeds and 2 against Fulham?
Yeah, 0-0 against Leeds at home.
Where a proper Liverpool side would manage to...
I think every Liverpool fan, even this season, when you know how shit they've been, will probably look at those 2 games and go, that's 6 points.
Every Liverpool fan that I speak to at the minute is a bit like, do you know what? I almost expect us to drop points now.
Yeah.
That winning expectancy is gone. Yeah, we are Liverpool and we've got more trophies than anybody in English history. But this year it just feels like, nah. And they were champions elect before we kicked the ball.
Yeah.
Champions elect and then spent what they've spent.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember sitting in fucking Kings with Suffolk after they spent that money and then going to buy signees. I went, I don't actually understand how you don't win this league. I can't see how you don't do that.
Yeah, and I can't see how they win a game.
yeah, I know. That's what I mean. The difference is outrageous. And that goal from Harrison, I recommend you watch it.
Right.
Yeah, it's an absolute fucking
I'll watch that
banger.
tonight when we reconvene.
Real good goal.
But I think Liverpool will still qualify for Champions League. I still think
they'll be 4th. I think.
If everyone else beneath them is kind of fuck-arsing about and can't really string anything together, Liverpool haven't really got to win and string anything together because no one else is really putting the boot on them.
Yeah, it's the worst Premier League season in a long time.
Oh, definitely. It feels like...
I don't know if it's the worst or just everyone is just
shit.
All right.
I don't know.
I see some quality of some of the games I see on matches.
Yeah, no. We've chatted at length about. I think that the Premier League is football as the Premier League standard. I think overall is worse than what it was 10, 15 years ago.
But then look how many games there is.
I
don't know about that.
What?
I think that's an awful shout.
Oh, mate, no, I don't.
I think the Premier League's dreadful.
Do you?
Yeah, I do. Top to bottom. It's not football no more. It's a game of fucking chess.
Right,
no. In the view, yeah. In what you watch, maybe. Yeah. But in the terms of how good their teams are, fucking.
Mate, no, we didn't have 10, 15 years ago a reliance upon set pieces and throw-ins. Like everyone does this
it's
year.
ridiculous.
No, I agree. I agree. I think the watch at the moment of the Premier League is a bit wanky.
Awful. It's sideways, backwards, and it's just there's no flair, there's no expressionism.
I agree, and I actually think that before you would have a clear top 6.
Yeah,
right?
Absolutely.
They would outstrip anyone below them. Maybe top 6, top 7. Right. Yeah. Playing football. And I think over the last probably 5 or 6 years, the teams below them have recruited well and become better because it's the Premier League and it's more attractive. So then all of a sudden the gap has gone from a top 6 to a top 10, right? And because of that, and because of I blame Pep Guardiola. I don't give a fuck. Because of him coming in with his tippy-tappy football, all of a sudden you've gone from a top 6 to a top 10 to a top
14,
14 right? Where you're all playing tippy-tappy football.
But they're not playing
right?
tippy-tappy.
Right, chess, call it what you want.
Would you
right?
say
You go
Brentford
out to the
do?
back,
But no,
sideways, sideways, backwards, forwards, sideways, backwards, forwards. It's shit. Right, so individually, not individually, teams
Are better than they were.
are
10
better
years
than what
ago.
they was.
Of course they were, yeah.
But the standard of football is fucking worse. It's so fucking
Only to watch.
worse.
Only to watch.
But as a fan,
Yeah.
I
agree
do you know
with
what I mean?
you.
So you could, like, I don't get it. For me, I've fallen out of love with. I
To
know
what?
we're shit,
Yeah.
but I've said it for a few years, right? I've fallen out of love with it.
Yeah.
I'm not excited about it. When I put on Match of the Day, I don't get excited about watching Match of the fucking Day. Why? Tip tap, tip tap, tip tap.
Yeah, there's not enough bangers anymore. I
It's
do agree with
fucking
that.
bollocks.
Yeah,
When's
you-
the last- players, they get the ball, right? Professional footballers, right, have been their skill and their the impulsiveness of it, and it's been coached out of them.
Yeah,
you
I
can't,
do agree.
You can't
with
do
you.
that no more.
And there's no Matty Taylors that will shoot.
can't
No,
take
from
that.
outside.
absolute
Or
random
like-
player who just
You're like
like,
some Tunchais that will just fucking rifle one in from places.
I don't care what anyone says, right?
I'm sort
It's
of like-
fucking shit.
in what you're saying now, I agree with you, but I wouldn't say the bottom teams or the lower teams have got better as such.
Mate, Sunderland just won the playoffs,
No, but
and
please-
they were battling fucking top
Please-
4 or 5.
Please let me finish. But what I would what I would say is like the ego. If you look at football, English Premier League as a food chain, a pyramid, Man United used to be the shark at the top, and then you used to have all these teams around. So you had Man United, Liverpool, Chelsea, and then it comes into like Man City when you had like the top 4, didn't you? And it was sort of, they were chipping away at each other and setting the standard, and you all knew you had to go up and be there. But now it's gone a little bit wishy-washy. Like Man City have been setting the standard, but everyone underneath sort of like seemed to be a little bit uncompetitive, all over the place, beating each other, and there's no sort of like step pyramid. And I think money's ruined it.
I think it's also right. It's money. I agree.
But if you think money, right? Every team, all 20 teams, they all get 100 million.
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
And everyone's at the top, or everyone's capped by FFP. So everyone gets 100 million. So there's a little gap, very small amount of gap that you have to be able to work. Whereas it used to be that. So
That's why. That's what I can't. It's not because the teams at the top have become shit. It's just because the teams at the mid-table bottoms are just better than they were. You're not going to get. You're not going to go. And
I
spank
agree with
people.
it. I agree with what you're saying. Yeah, the teams.
I don't know if that's just me as a Palace fan going. When we used to be up there, we'd be sitting there with Arsenal, Chelsea, and City, or not so much City, but Man United or whatever, getting spanked 4 or 5-0. It wouldn't be a shock. Whereas now, you ain't doing it.
But how many? You look at the bottom end of the table when we were younger, early 2000s, watching the Premier League, relegation sides. People would be like their bottom 3 would be 30 points, 32 points, 38, 39, 40. And that was the marker. But there is no marker like 40 points really to stay up now. Because how many times in the last few seasons you're looking at bottom 3 and people have like got like 20 points.
We didn't even get 40 points last year.
But now I think that is just purely on the clubs. You look at the clubs that are down there, it's all because of how you've invested your money that you've been given.
It's similar.
Look at
an idea. That's
look
part
at the
of it.
teams down there now. Wolves have been given a load of money, not from the Premier League, from their sales as well. How they invested well? No, fucking awful. You boys, you go on about all the time. Awful investment.
Awful.
Burnley just don't want to invest because I think they know what they're going to get.
They bought some what seemed like shrewd sign like Kyle Walker and our old boy Marcus Edwards and a few other people. That thought, do you know what? They've done all right.
Yeah.
But it's just not translated.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. I think it's the teams down the bottom now. It's purely on how well you can invest.
You never
anything
used
else.
to get
I
like.
don't think it's that, mate. I don't.
You never used to get teams like Wolves who just roll over, Burnley roll over, who you just know are going to lose every week.
I think teams like that when they come up, and all right, Wolves have been shit for a few years. They are of the standard that they're at, right? But what I'm going to say, right? Pick a team in what you would consider to be top 7.
Well, they're shit.
Any team, just pick a team.
Spurs.
Right? Who?
Spurs.
Yeah, not top 7, mate. Come on, let's be realistic.
Okay.
Top 7. No, I don't mean that disrespectfully. You haven't.
I think
been
you
for a few
do.
years.
Oh, yeah, you do.
You haven't been for a few years.
Okay. What
Top
like a
Top 7 in the last 3 years.
oh right 100% one like a Liverpool.
Right, Liverpool. They go and draw to Fulham. Is that a shock?
No, this is what I'm telling you.
So pick another team. Pick a team. Top 7 that you would consider to be top 7.
Chelsea.
Right, Chelsea. They go and
Lost to Sunderland last minute.
Okay, yeah. So Sunderland, right? My point being is it isn't about the amount of money that teams spend, right? The standard of football is the fucking same. It's boring bollocks shit.
No, I'm not saying that.
Everyone's defensive. Everyone's this. And all right, if you're a City and you've got the players to unlock a team, but if Man City went to Forest tomorrow and drew, how shocked would you be?
We wouldn't. They nearly did it. It was only because Ryan Shirk
That's what
scored
I mean.
right at the end.
So the quality of the Premier League for me has gone out the fucking window. It's not about the quality anymore.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's the quality of the
Boring.
investment. That's what I'm saying. Not the investment, the quality of investment.
I don't know.
You probably spent more than
Oh, we spent fucking shit. Though.
yeah, but
Shit,
because of your quality of investment,
Yeah,
that's why you're where you are.
I also think that the overall, it's not just the Premier League, the overall global talent pool of players is nowhere near what it used to be.
How many Brazilian players do you see?
None. There is
How
no.
many-
Who did they start up front, Brazil?
Richarlison.
Richarlison.
Fucking
think
fantastic.
And he's the worst Brazilian.
Vinicius-
Paqueta's still in the squad, mate.
Vinicius Junior plays on the left. If everyone,
That guy's so
that guy is the
overrated.
most overrated fucking
Overrated.
Brazilian ever.
Yeah.
Growing up, Ronaldinho's, Rivaldo's, do you think who they had
They
on
all
that
go
left?
to-
Fucking, oh my god, and you've got that prick. He's a fucking
But
moron.
As you I was saying earlier about things being coached out, like Brazilians, like the most impulsive, finesse, and just like
Look
direct.
at Ronaldinho. Can you imagine a Ronaldinho in today's football?
Like Roberto Carlos.
Kaka.
Players like
Brazil
the
used to
game.
concede like 1 or 2 goals every game, but they used to score 4 or 5.
And they used to do
Play
it
the
for fun.
game.
Yeah, exactly.
They used to go
And-
with
but it was beautiful to watch.
Yeah.
Love to watch. But I do think that you're right. But Liverpool.
Have you
Right.
farted
I've dropped my
again?
guts.
You fucking farted again, mate.
I have,
You
mate.
scruffy cunt.
I'm shit.
Fuck's sake, man. Like I ain't got to watch West Ham's shit every week. I've got to smell your shit
Fucking
as well.
smell it.
Anyway, right. So before we
Read
move
it
up the
in.
league, right,
I'm trying to carry it on.
I'm trying. I'm trying.
So Liverpool,
I'm trying, boss.
your fucking arse. Right, go on. Right,
Speaking
right.
of shit results, Liverpool.
Liverpool. I think they'd be there.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
How far are they off theme?
Right, so they're off.
Fucking hell.
Oh, they're 8 off Villa. No. Go for it.
Oh, full creep.
All right, so
He's 40 and he's fucked.
Majorly.
so you think Liverpool are going to be 4th or thereabouts?
Yeah.
I don't know about
They
fourth.
get Champions League though. They might catch Villa.
I don't know
depending-
how that's happened, but yeah,
Because
well,
everybody
as things
else
stand.
is inconsistent,
Yeah.
and that's a very generous way to put it.
Thank
But
you.
yeah, all right, okay, that's Liverpool. Let's go up to the top 3 now, and a team I've actually enjoyed watching of late is Villa.
Yeah, they look.
Aston Villa.
They're quite fun to watch, aren't they? Tielemans, can I just say, outrageous player.
Outrageous
He's
player.
so good. John McGinn at the moment for him is so clutch.
What I believe, I believe, like there's a good bunch of players in there, but not worldies, are they?
Yeah.
And what I really believe is Emery is a really good manager. I think like he's got some level of emotional intelligence about him that he can get the best out of people and make them play above himself.
But he can change a game with his subs.
He can change a game
He
with
did.
his subs as well. Because we're talking about John McGinn. John McGinn's quite a good
Scored
player.
2 against Forest.
Yeah, he's quite a good player.
Oh, did you
but
see
he's getting
his first goal?
No, second goal.
Oh, second goal. Did you see the keeper error? Have you seen this yet?
Was he going off crying in embarrassment?
Yeah, he has to be. Do you know? It's like, do you know what? I've royally fucked up
Yeah,
there.
let's pretend I'm injured.
I've done my hammy.
Yeah, mate, that was fucking tragic. It was what the fuck he was doing. I have no idea.
They showed the replay, and I'm looking at it. Has he done something? Has he jarred his ankle? Has he done nothing?
No, he didn't do anything.
He's running back after it. His head in his hand. Oh,
What was his name? John Victor, innit?
yeah.
Yeah, no, I did the same thing to you. I sort of thought, fucking hell, Jesus, what did he do? Did he twist his ankle? Did he do this? No. He's gone off in fucking embarrassment.
Yeah.
He's
Without
shit.
He's just
that
pulled an
goalkeeping
absolute
was.
stinker.
Yeah, straight away he's
Suck
looked at
that.
that goal and go, off I go. This
He
is
looked like
fucking
he was
awful.
trying to be Spidey keeper,
Oh,
didn't he?
it was
Fucking
fucking
come on.
awful.
That was
mate.
horrific. But Villa were well worth their win in the day. But they did get
Villa for me are probably the most well-run club in the Premier League.
I don't lie. I completely disagree.
I disagree with that.
Do you?
Because their wages are way too high.
Yeah.
If their wages weren't so high, they could actually.
Championship got 4 years ago.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying that. Yeah, but they
Come on,
should have
come
been
on,
down there in the
leaps and
first
bounds.
place.
I think for their
Yeah, I
financial
know, but
constrictions that they had at the
they're
beginning of the
doing
year to
very
how they
well.
did now, you're probably right there. They've done
They've
well for how much
managed
they.
it really well.
And you think that their two big signings, Sancho and Harvey Elliott, have hardly featured or hardly
And
started.
don't forget
for them.
Victor Lindelof.
They fucked off
Yeah.
Duran for 47, 50 million.
Yeah. But that's because they had to. They had to meet FFP.
I know they did, but they just seem to have managed it really well.
They've
yet maintained
Unai.
the level of where they're at. But bear in mind that level has gone from probably going back a year, 18 months. Like it's gone from Championship to European football.
Yeah,
to
true.
Championship football. So they are within the FFP. I think they managed really well.
Yeah,
Top to
They are
bottom.
managed to, and you think like,
Top to
yeah,
bottom.
they're probably nailed on now for a Champions League spot.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
No, so that's going to really do well for them to invest. Either they may even gamble and go for this window because I think like, the season's not over for them.
They're just solid, aren't they?
They are like a solid. They did get humbled scoreline wise against Arsenal.
Yeah.
The other day, but I watched it and I thought that was actually a bit of an Arsenal flattering
I
score.
was about to say, I think it flattered Arsenal a little bit.
I think-
Arsenal were good. I'm
Yeah.
not going to sit here and say they weren't. Arsenal were.
But they
fucking
went
good.
out. They went out for revenge.
Rice, mate, what a player.
He's a good player. There's a couple of. There was the whole keeper thing. You think it was a foul on Martinez? Did you see? There's a couple of. Mikel Marino could have got sent off.
Okay.
There's a couple of very pro-Arsenal decisions that went
wow.
but they're ifs and buts and maybes.
I think they're more like clinging on to something because we all wanted Villa to win.
Yeah, I
Rather
agree.
than-
I agree.
Oh mate, 100%.
Yeah, I agree.
Am I biased? Yeah.
Yeah, the thing is though, they're all stuff to look at, and yeah, you go, ooh. But I feel like they weren't really. I think they were more just we all wanted Arsenal to.
Yeah, definitely.
But-
Okay, well, I think Villa are. I like watching Villa.
Yeah, I like watching
They're a really good watch, really well run. Love Emery as a manager, and I'm happy for them to get into the Champions League.
Yeah,
I think they're
100%.
well worth their achievement. To be fair.
Be
I
nice.
also think it puts a cat amongst pigeons a little bit.
Of course it does.
Definitely,
course it does.
absolutely.
I like it.
Probably it's a bit of a far cry to say can they be another prong in the.
I
title
think
race?
by the end of the month they'll be out of it.
Yeah, probably.
I think.
we will see. We will see. But you think Villa third?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not going to climb. They're not going to drop. No, I reckon too. All right, up to second place, City, who dropped points today against Chelsea, and they also who did they play the other day?
Sunderland, wasn't it?
Yeah, they dropped literally
2 draws in a row.
two draws in a row, and they've conceded now a 6-point lead to Arsenal.
It's fine. They're just playing games.
You know what come of the whole fucking
115 charges.
what? It's all done a death, isn't it?
Of course
They
it
keep it-
has.
They can't because
Did you ever expect anything to happen?
Yeah.
Money talks, doesn't it?
absolutely.
Of
But
course it does, and also it makes the Premier League look like fucking idiots.
Yeah.
well,
You
so-
can't take trophies off people.
no.
And I wouldn't
Look
suggest that they do, but there should be maybe financial implications and a few
Yeah, but
restrictions if you have broken the rules.
But if you haven't, sorry, Mitch, go
No,
on.
but I agree with you. But look what happened in Italy when Juve got fucking hammered. They got points, trophies, relegated Serie B.
The integrity of the league.
League is gone. That's dead. So as much as it's wrong on a moral level, I can understand what the money men in the Premier League are doing to try and sort of like, how do we work our way?
Just quieten down.
Especially after that they've had to, they give sanctions to the smaller teams like
I was
Everton
going to
and
say
Forest.
Sheffield Wednesday.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but that's the EFL.
Exactly.
Yeah,
But
I know, but like,
still
surely
English,
the
I agree.
rules should
It
apply.
should be.
Still with the
I
FA.
agree. There's too much money and power in the Premier League for them to relinquish it.
But they can't lose the Premier League greatest league at the moment.
Can do.
It
happens to Serie A. It happens in the Liga.
Yeah, but exactly. I think Mitch is right. If they suddenly just go City, right, you're down to League Two, mate, start again, everyone's going to look at, well, why? Look at the Premier League and go, is it that good then?
It decreases.
Or-
It decreases. the
It
value.
decreases the value of the product you've got, and the product that the FA have got in the Premier League is so fucking high, you won't do anything to ruin that.
Basically,
you wanna-
you've got no bollocks because you take points off of Everton.
I agree.
Not in the,
And
not in the
Forest.
Forest, right?
Yeah, not in Forest.
So
You're
the
going
thing
to
is
ruin Sheffield Wednesday, and for those people that might not be as old as what we are, is a great historical club in English football.
Absolutely.
Right? You're prepared to ruin them.
Exactly.
I
I'm with you.
agree.
Morally, it's fucking disgusting.
Yeah,
but
Man City, oh no, they're top of the tree in the Premier League. We can't.
So we
touch
can't. Yeah.
Well,
I
that's
agree.
how it
I
works.
completely
Bollocks.
agree with you,
That's how
mate.
it works.
them.
Yeah,
It's disgusting.
yeah. I 100% agree with you. But
sadly,
Yeah,
nothing.
clubs
There is
going out of
one of those
business.
charges. Maybe they'll make one stick
Yeah.
like that, or when you have to forfeit 5% of your European
why don't they
earnings.
just give him
Like
like a
this-
9 point deduction?
They're not going to go down, are they?
They're still probably getting the fucking Europa League or something. Do you know what? They're
Not
probably,
this year.
No.
Not this year.
But they're probably just
they're
give them
right.
some
This
like a
is what I
9 point
mean, man, with
deduction.
the fucking
I
Premier
agree,
League.
but
I
that's
fucking
why
hate it.
they won't do anything because
they
they don't
won't.
want to ruin.
They don't. They don't want to ruin
What
the
is-
integrity of the league.
Egg on the face is what it is. 'Cause
Yeah.
Man City will bring more
Exactly.
money in to the Premier League
Exactly.
than what the Premier League
Yeah.
can probably bring in without.
Because if you think exactly, what was the name of the scandal?
Calciopoli.
Okay. Once that happened, all of the money men and the investors, they started to look to other places because the Serie A is a fucking
Joke.
snake bit.
You look at- yeah, you look
and then they went to the Liga, and you saw what happened with Barcelona, and you
Yeah.
think Real Madrid is also another fucking snake pit. Then it transferred over to the Premier League, and if that starts to happen again, it's going to be another merry-go-round.
Yeah, a whole city, for example, spend £100,000 over their wage budget. There, bollocks you, cunts, you fucking 3 points, bosh.
Well,
Yeah,
that's it. Morally, I think it's disgusting,
Bollocks.
mate. And it should be one rule for one and one for everybody.
Rules
Yeah.
are rules.
Rules are rules,
Yeah.
but
I agree.
money talks and bullshit walks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
As far as I'm concerned. Anyway, that's City. Let's go on to fucking Arsenal, who are
I think
top
they're
of the
gonna
league
win
by
it.
6 points.
I think they are. I had different views last week, but
I'm not flip flopping from week to week. I do generally believe that they're not going to do
They,
it still.
they didn't look convincing against Bournemouth.
Didn't look convincing against Wolves.
Didn't look convincing, but they're just literally scamming a win. They're
They're
doing
not,
enough.
no.
They're showing moments. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that they're being.
they're not
super
United.
fortunate. But at the minute, their forms it says that they won the last 5 games, and whether they've scraped it or whether they've obliterated
Doesn't
the opposition,
matter.
It doesn't matter. It's still 3 points
Over
on
the
the
Christmas
board.
period.
But we're still just over halfway. There's still a lot of football left to play,
Loads.
and it is.
I
You
was
say,
gonna say-
it's just 6 points, and we have seen teams
You can't.
squander a bigger lead than what we're seeing.
Yeah, exactly. You can't knock them. I think they're quite a professional outfit, and they will literally go 1-0 up, 2-0 up, and shut up shop. That's their best way of winning. But Bournemouth gave them a good game, didn't they?
They
And
did.
but they still held out. And not notoriously, but over the past few seasons, Bournemouth has been a difficult place to go for Arsenal. And they're sort of like arresting some of them demons that they have for themselves.
The same as Brighton though. Brighton gave them a fucking good game.
Yeah, they did, but it's just like they're doing enough either to hold out or
They got
teams
enough
have got a
class.
little bit. It's like Bournemouth the other day; they got scared. It was like, we could actually get something out of Arsenal, so we just hump the ball long, hopefully, and just think.
Yeah, and then play-
And Saliba, like we said earlier, Saliba and
Gabriel
they go,
just eats it
Thank you very
up.
much.
Yeah.
No, that'll do. Thank you very much for allowing us to see this one out.
In my mind, I have no doubt they will come a cropper.
Oh, I still.
I have no doubt.
Yeah,
Do you think they'll win the league?
I think we'll see. I just can't see past City.
Right, okay. But it's
But you
City doing things today, like conceding super late on. Not, I didn't watch the last half hour, but they should have killed the game off way before
Haaland
that.
hitting the post.
I actually.
Well, that was it, dude. It's stuff like that,
Yeah.
but we still got another 18 games.
City
to go.
historically do have a little bit of a run. Don't they?
Of course
They're really good
Yeah,
after
do you know
Christmas,
what I
aren't
mean?
they?
Yeah,
And the thing is as well, City have been there,
Done it. Got,
get a couple of wins, all of a sudden Arsenal are going to be looking, they're going to be thinking, oh fucking hell, you got Liverpool, but
You know.
City just going to do their bit.
So all the Arsenal fans, as soon as the gap closed to 2-0, they shut up. But in October it was like, well, we've won the league already.
They won the league, yeah.
Yeah,
100%.
yeah. So no, I think they're going to carry on doing well, but I just think this Man City team and this Aston Villa team will keep in there and be a nuisance, but they're not going to be a serious
I
player.
don't think it will happen, but I wouldn't be fucking surprised if City get first, Villa get second, and Arsenal just drop right off.
No, I can't
I
see
think
that one.
Arsenal will finish in the top two, 100%. I don't think Villa have got the squad unless they invest.
What pressure is on Villa to do it? There's
Exactly.
a lot of pressure on
I
Arsenal.
think pressure just to be there in the. I mean, it's
I
like.
think there's more pressure on Arsenal than there is City or Villa.
I think you're right.
But
I think you're right.
And I think
you
it
are
could
probably
come
right. But it's
apart.
games like the other day when Villa are playing Arsenal, and it's like, shit, if we win this game, we're in the mix.
But
Yeah.
sometimes having no pressure at all, like what Aston Villa have, is not a good thing. You've got to have a little bit of pressure, and you've got to meet that pressure with your own expectation to be like, yeah, I'm good enough to have this, and we're here, thereabouts, so we're going to own our position, and we're going to go out and play Arsenal, which they did like a couple of weeks ago when they went 2-1. See you later, Arsenal. But then as soon as it's come to going away, they just they not folded a little bit. As I said, the scoreline flatters them, but they didn't act as if they thought they were going to be in.
No, I mean they gave a good account for themselves. They did all right, but it seemed like they were always hanging on and just like clutching at straws.
Emery was doing his thing, weren't he? Saying, "Oh no, we're not in the title race yet. We're not in the title race
Did you not
yet."
shake hands with Arteta? Yeah.
No, I wouldn't shake him.
no, it didn't.
No, fair
I
play.
fucking
But you guarantee when they get in there, have a glass of red wine together, won't they?
He is a tit though, isn't he?
Arteta is.
Well, Arteta-
Arteta.
Yeah,
He's
fair
one of them managers. If he was the manager of your club, you'll love him.
Yeah, a bit like Warnock.
The
isn't it?
opposing manager is a tit,
Yeah, he's a bit of a hound.
but he does have a good head of hair.
Yeah. He does have a head of hair, like a man. He also doesn't know where the beginning and end of his technical area.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
so annoying, isn't it?
Yeah.
So
Who
annoying.
the fuck do you think you are? Hey?
Yeah, but-
You might have a good head of hair, you Spanish twat.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Right, okay, that's Arsenal. We've got 4 more teams to discuss before we wrap up tonight, and it will lead in the next one. Let's go to Wolves right down at the bottom. And
What a team. What a team.
right, so they've picked up 4 points,
Yeah.
which is pretty much most of their season's total
Well,
in the last 2 games. So they drew against
Well,
Man
it is.
United.
Before that, they had 2 points.
Yeah,
Yeah. And they've got they've just got 4, so they've trebled their points tally.
yeah,
Yeah.
no, pretty much. So they gave a good account against Man United, but then.
It's been coming, hasn't it?
Yeah,
It has been coming.
It's not as if like they're the worst team in Premier League history.
No, it's not like I was saying earlier, like teams just get folded and just lose every week. They were doing that, but they were better than that.
They were a bit like Burnley in a way.
Yeah.
They just couldn't really get the goals needed or make their pressure told and get the results required. But I got to say, what was his fucking face? He was brilliant against you.
Chan?
Mane.
Mane.
He looks
Yeah.
a bit of a baller,
Yeah,
doesn't he?
he's
18.
18 year old. What was his actual name? Something Mane.
Something Mane.
Madness
but
Mane or something?
Something like that. He looks alright. He does.
No.
Yeah, but that's it. When you're down there, throw some kids in. You're already going down.
Why don't you buy him?
Yeah, Sullivan special.
Yeah. Keep
He
him
sold
out.
enough dildos.
But yeah, Wolves are fucked still.
I mean, Wolves are down. That's kind of it's a bit of a waste of 3 points really when you look at it because it's not going to mean anything. But all right, we all think that Wolves are down or whatever.
They're
But
6 points away from Burnley.
6 points away from Burnley, but they are 12 points away from safety. So it's like
The Great Escape's been on over Christmas, and there is no Steve McQueen in that.
Nah,
To be
it's
fair,
definitely
if they get 4 wins
Yeah,
by the end of the season, I'll be surprised.
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. But that will lead us on to the team that they beat 3-0.
And did you know, if you'd have got a result against Wolves,
You would have been 1 point short of Forest.
Yeah.
Does that answer that? If you would have beaten Wolves?
If you would have beaten Wolves.
How did you?
How often do you say that exact
If you would have beaten Wolves.
How did you find the game? I can't even look at you about
We're
laughing.
talking about West Ham here.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're just mocking you a little bit. Let's go on. Let's talk seriously about
Come on, let's go West Ham. Let's have it because I've been looking forward to this for fucking ages since I watched the game.
I'm just looking at the clock and I don't.
Oh, we're on a different clock now,
time.
mate. We've gone over, but don't worry about that. You just talk freely.
I have never, ever watched a West Ham team, even when we was in the Championship many years ago, that has played that bad.
You were.
Was it really that bad?
I watched the game. I watched the whole game.
Fuck.
They were fucking awful.
Right. Wolves are bottom of the league. Right. You just said they got a point against Man United and they beat us. Without that, they're on 2 points. Right. Wolves are arguably the worst team.
Well, they are. They're statistically the worst team.
Okay. And I know we have banter and everything else, right? And I'm going to try to keep it as short as I can, but honestly as I can. I cannot. I went to Rotherham away in the Championship. Fuck me, nearly 15 years ago, right? I can honestly say I have never seen a West Ham team perform that badly in a game that meant so fucking much, right? I joked about the other week about bathtubs and tits, right? This team, man, they fucking wouldn't. They wouldn't even be sucking their thumb. They wouldn't even know where their thumb is. They
Halfway up their fucking arse by look.
Yeah.
Mavropanos and Kilman, fuck off, because you are the worst centre half pairing in Premier League fucking history. Okay, Wan-Bissaka's away on AFCON. So's Diouf, and I actually thought they were probably two of our brighter sparks. But when you have a team, I'm so angry. When you have a team, right? Try. I've said this many times. I think in the podcast, right? If the players try and you lose, come off the pitch. You've done what you can. Not one of them motherfuckers tried, right? And I promise you now, if West Ham rung me up now and said, can you get in the changing room? I wouldn't hold bar, I'd fucking say to them. Because 3,000 West Ham fans travelled all that fucking way to support you useless cunts who've probably put their Christmas spending on their credit cards, then more to go and support you fucking cunts on 50, 100, 150 grand a week, and you can't put a tackle in, and you can't track back, and you can't pass from A to fucking B, right? Honestly, in terms of football, I am so fucking angry with them. I'm sorry,
Just go for it, mate. I agree.
I don't even
Let rip,
apologise.
mate, let rip.
You're a bunch of cunts.
Yeah, I agree,
An
man.
absolute bunch of cunts. Fuck off. That's how I feel.
I agree, mate. I watched it.
Fuck off.
I will.
If you can't be asked to even fucking try, right, then put the shirt on the floor, take your boots, and fuck off. Because I'm lost for words. As I said, I cannot remember a West Ham team playing that badly. You showed nothing. Nothing. Not one shot on target. Not one recovery run. Not one tackle. Not one bit of bollocks. And I don't know who to blame.
Karen Brady looked fit on New Year's Eve, didn't she?
If you fancy a trout-faced cunt, yeah. Right?
But you,
If you want a trout-faced cunt and a midget swinging a dildo, yeah. So I'm going to go on to a little bit more, right? No, let's have it fucking right. Sold a dream, right? West Ham fans were sold a fucking dream. A world-class stadium, and a world-class team, Champions League football. Cheers. Where's it? Hello? Hello?
It's like that John Travolta.
Where is it? Where is it?
You may have got the first word champion right. Walk that ship up.
Mate, going on to, I can talk about it all night, right? Knobhead's saying to me about Moyes. Oh, you read what you show, you wanted rid of him. Yeah, I did fucking want rid of him, because the year we won the Conference League, we survived relegation by, I think it was 6 points, right? We did want to change. What we didn't want was like a Flopategi, right? We didn't want knobhead fucking Potter, and that, right, bit harsh for Nuno, to be fair, because he's inherited the shit. I just don't oh my
Potter
God.
has got more. Potter's record is better than Nuno's, though.
Yeah,
Is
it
it
is,
actually?
but he's done more games
Fucking
than Nuno.
Yeah.
And Nuno's inherited Potter and Lopetegui's shit. So
Well, at least-
I have to give...
Nuno is better management, that's not what I'm saying.
It's harsh to get to Nuno because he has a style of play, but he needs the players to play his style, which he doesn't have.
If you do go down,
Yeah.
still an if.
We deserve to go down.
Yeah.
Let's have it right. We deserve to go down.
Yeah.
And do you know what the only one good thing about us going down is that the cunts that have ripped the identity of our club. Like, we was West Ham. We're not West Ham no more. I'll always support them. Obviously, I will. I fucking love my club. But moving stadiums on false promises, changing our badge, doing all this bollocks, right? The only two people that have benefited from this is that trout-faced cunt and the little midget dildo-swinging prick.
Yeah.
They're the only two people that have benefited from any of this, right?
I'm hearing all this, and I tell you what,
hate it.
and I almost want to shed a tear, mate, because I feel how emotional you're getting.
Honestly,
by it
I'm
all.
so angry.
I know you are, but I tell you what, if you could manage to scrape a win next week, the mood changes.
Mood has to change.
You've just
No.
brought two new centre forwards.
Right.
Yeah, I know. Right, so thank you for bringing that up. Right.
I know exactly what you're about
Right.
to say now because I can I could not grasp it either. I've sat here
Wow.
on a podcast saying
Does it
play
make
the
sense?
fucking Wilson.
Does it make sense?
No, it does not make
Right.
sense.
So, sorry. Before we
Right.
move on,
No.
right? This will go on for the rest of the season, I'm sure. So, Nuno, right? Okay. Great man. I think he's a great manager. However, we're playing Brighton. We're drawing 2-2. For a period, we was on top. I thought, right? Brighton got on top of us towards the end of the game. You take off fucking Wilson with 60, 70 minutes gone because you want to rest his legs for the Wolves game. Okay, I sort of get that. But you bring a defender on to defend a point. We get the point, okay? 3-0 down against fucking Wolves. You let that cunt play 90 minutes when you've just spent £20 million on a 22-year-old striker who scored 10 goals in 12 games, right? Don't get a sniff. Hang on a minute.
Yeah. I don't get
You're
it.
3-0 down. Take Wilson off. Save his legs for Forest. Let's see what the young lad's got in preparation for Forest. No. What we're going to do is we're going to leave Wilson on for 90 minutes. Cunt ain't played 90 minutes in 3 years.
And then
I don't.
is he going to start Wilson at Forest?
Probably not. He's still in A&E. I don't get it. I
But
just.
what are the names of your two new centre forwards?
Well, we've only signed one. The other one is probably getting a return flight back to fucking Italy. I
can't remember what the names are, but
But they look alike anyway. So if one's shit, fucking.
Oh my god,
the
that's
same fucking photo. That's David Sullivan. It's like, can you just do a little bit of fucking work on that so we can pretend we signed two? Fucking hell. Right, so just to wrap it up,
Yeah,
because I
go
don't
on.
want to go on for ages and ages, right? We're a fucking circus. We are an absolute shit show from top to bottom. The players don't give a fuck, maybe apart from 3. And you can see that at the Wolves game. Fuck off. Sullivan and Brady, people say what they fucking want. Fuck off, right? You're a couple of cunts. Our club, my club, the club I've supported all my fucking life, spent thousands watching, right? And I'll always love them. I'll always love them. We go down to League Two. I don't give a fuck. I love my club. But the people that are running us, are cunts, and I fucking hate them. If I saw David Sullivan in the street, I would say I'd punch him in the face, but he's so fucking short I'd knee him in the chin. He's a cunt. Honestly, I'm so fucking angry. My rant is over. I can't talk about it anymore.
All right, okay.
We'll
we'll rejoin this next week after the Forest game, and I sincerely hope you win.
Yeah, well, I really want to.
Would you beat him to death with a big 10-inch rubber cock?
Like,
it wouldn't even need to be that big, mate. Have you seen the size of him? I think
he proceeded to beat him to death with a 10-inch rubber cock.
I was about to say, you probably have to do that with your cock.
Can't do him. Fucking
Right. Okay. All right.
I hate him.
I totally get it. But on to you.
Yeah. To be honest, mate, I don't think there's too much to say about us at the moment.
Right.
We're fucked. We're knackered. We lost today against Newcastle, which I think is a bang average Newcastle side.
You also drew at home to Fulham.
Drew Fulham. To be fair, we should have just closed that out, and we didn't.
Is it fatigue though?
To be honest, I think it's a little bit of both. You know, Munoz I think is a massive miss for us down the right.
Yeah,
I love Klein. Don't get me wrong; he's been there for a
Do you
long.
think Sars a miss too?
Yeah,
Massively. He's good.
Massively.
He's good.
Yeah, he's a big miss. So, do you know what really fucking bugs me? We got this Drake Thomas on the bench.
Young lad.
Yeah, like 17 years old or whatever he is. He looked really good in the cup game. And then you bring in like, instead of doing that, you'll bring like Romain Esse on, who's just religiously been dog shit for us. And it's like, he did bring him on today, but you're 2-0 down and there's 10 minutes to go. Like, what's he going to do? Like, we struggled massively today with our, like, when I say we had chances, I didn't mean like, and when I say this, I don't mean close chances where we should have put them away. Actually, Hughes should have put one away. Fuck me, how he missed that, I don't know. But we had chances where you go through and you've got like 3-on-3. It's like Pino, Mateta and Johnson all together. And just the last ball all the time, or the one before the last ball, is just so fucking shoddy. And you're like, oh boys, like, come on, will you, like, start the season, that's being put wide, pinged in, goal. At the moment, I don't know what it is, during this Christmas period, like, we're still getting through and all those things, and we're getting through and we look like, oh yeah, boys, come on, we're about to score this, come on. No, again. And I've got to say, every fucking time someone takes a set piece against us, I'm shitting my pants. That's all we do. We just concede.
The Choir and Gahey would be like beasts at the back.
Mate, their second fucking goal, they were our whole defence, including Gahey, which I love, and Lacroix, which I love. Actually, I fucking love Lacroix. But it just fucking bounced around the box, and all just looking like they don't know where the fuck they are.
Attacking it.
Oh, they don't know what's going on. And then he just it was fucking dreadful defending again. Which is so annoying. I don't understand with our defence. Our defence defends so well. I know we're missing Chris Richards and we're missing Munoz, whatever. But our defence still defends so well until it gets to a set piece. And then suddenly, everyone's defending like they're back in League Two. I don't get it. I don't get it. I'm not going to mug Palace off too much. You know, the guys are playing fucking way too much. Is what it is. I'm happy with where we are. Well, I'm not happy with where we are. We're 14th now when we were 5th or whatever.
As we've been chatting about, I mean, all you got to do is win and draw, and you climb 6 places.
And we can do that. We can string some things together.
Yeah.
At the moment, but do you know what I kind of wish? Our next game's against someone where it doesn't matter whether we lose or whatever. Do you know what? I kind of want to play someone like fucking Arsenal or City again. And just play all the kids and just go, right, lads, everyone just fucking have a week off and just chill out and just recoup and just get back to whatever. Just play our reserves against them or something. So I'm fed up, and I'm really fed up. It gets really fucking boring watching as well.
Well, you haven't got a very easy game. You've got Villa at home.
No, I know. Oh, well, I'll say that. We're fucking good against Villa for some reason. But at the moment, I don't think it will be. But it's getting really fucking boring after like the 65th, 70th minute, where all our players just like...
Done. Just done.
It's like they've trekked through the Sahara Desert for 6 days, and then Oliver Glasner's gone, do you mind playing 90 minutes for me? And it's like, what the fuck's going on here? What's going on? I get we played a lot of games. I completely understand that. You're all fucked. All of them are fucked. And it's like, I got really fucking boring by the end of the thing watching them. But I ain't going to mug them off like that.
You can't.
No, mate, as a Palace fan, I'm happy. So,
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
I think you'll be all right. I think you'll climb a few places.
Yeah.
I may even put you an outside shot for a Conference League place again.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. We just need to
Once you
sort
get
our
the
stuff
players
out.
back and you get a few.
And Brennan Johnson starts tapping one in at
Stepping
the
in
back
the back
post.
post.
Yeah.
Back post,
What's
Brennan.
the plan?
Back post,
What's the
Brennan.
plan?
Yeah, I won't lie. We'll be absolutely fine. It's just a shit run form, which I won't lie. I kind of saw it before it even came.
Yeah, you couldn't say
Saw it before it came.
going along with like 16-man squad for like half a season.
Never
You've done
happened.
very well.
But
Right, mate.
shall we move on to
Let's
you
wrap
boys?
up. Let's complete the Premier League with our boys. Our shower of shit club, which has drawn the last 2 games with a snorefest against Brentford.
Good draws though. When you think you're 17th last year,
No.
and if you look at where Brentford are this year,
I appreciate all of your good points.
you're
appreciate
you're
all
drawing
that.
against someone who's like 6th.
This is timid Thomas. This is what he's turned us into.
Lots of poison after the game, booze,
Right,
everything.
so we got
I don't blame him.
He got booed heavily against Brentford. So at the end of the game, our team came as like a little semicircle to our own fans, and they booed the fans. And when Frank stepped forward, the boos increased in loudness exponentially.
Really?
Yeah. So, which is a real contrast because the whole Brentford fans they cheered.
They loved him.
They loved him.
But
He's like a demigod to them.
In his press conference before game today, wasn't he saying something about like I got booed, like say it to my face, sort of like attitude. And then after the game, when we done shit again, literally he just disappeared off down the tunnel. It was like, you can say it to your face all you like, you're just going to run away.
Yeah, I mean, and no disrespect to Brentford, but Frank has turned us into Brentford.
Yeah.
No.
And Brentford have got better without him.
And yeah, it exactly seems that a real paradox. The fact that we thought we were going to struggle, but Brentford have actually improved. We thought we were going to prove with Frank, but we actually haven't. I know that we finished 17th. We were never going to get relegated, so that's where we ended up. But no, it's just horrible. It's fucking awful.
If you'd have beat Wolves,
Sorry,
I had to do it, especially after our result against them.
Says you.
That's my point.
Right, but it's I can't fucking stand watching my team. I can't. I watched today against Sunderland, and we were 1-up, and I thought the first half we were good. We were really good. We were pressing. We were winning the ball high up. But like your team, you said that when it gets to that kind of the assist of the assist or that final ball, we just lacked any composure. It's like on the training ground we spend all week learning how to do set pieces and throw-ins and defend, and then the attackers are going, all right, what do we do now? And then, fuck, you'll figure it out. We can't counter-attack. For being a defensively pragmatic team, we can't counter-attack for shit. We can't link up for shit. It's just
Can't really defend
fucking
for
horrible.
shit either.
It's
Like
fucking
Sunderland's
horrible.
goal today was nicely worked, but like Romero got pulled out of position badly, and sort of like gave him the opportunity. Really, it's just I think they don't really care. They are waiting for Frank to get sacked, and they're just doing it all half-heartedly. Like the guy's a tit, really, isn't he?
I think I kind of agree with you, your players. I think they are sort of going on that sort
It's
of...
horrible. I hate to think that players do something like down tools because that's not fair on the fans. to
not, but they don't.
purposely not perform.
There
To
is-
get their manager sacked for the expense of the fans. I can't stand it. Like you say, people pay good money post Christmas to go and watch their team. All right, okay, it's at home and it was at Brentford. It's not exactly a million miles away, but it's still got to pay the gate receipts.
Yeah, of
It's
course
still
they
got to do. It still goes into the pot. You don't hear anything of like, oh, sorry, we paid shit. We're going to refund the fans. Never happens. Fucking never happens.
Never happens.
It never
It
happens.
should.
It should.
It should.
Fucking absolutely. You should refund your fans after that shit show.
Yeah, 100%.
Who-
Without
and,
that,
and against that Brentford team, we were absolutely fucking awful. I don't know where it goes from here. Like Colin Moani doesn't want to be there.
Randall Kolo Amiobi.
Yeah, no, he played today and he wasn't that
He
great.
thinks he's too good for you.
He does.
Well, he is at the moment.
Which,
Yeah.
no, he's
He
fucking
is.
not. No,
He
he's
is.
not.
No,
He is.
he doesn't want to be there. He's just counting down the days until
He's
got
one
a
of the
return.
most Spursy players I've
Thomas,
ever seen in my life.
Thomas Frank
Yeah.
said Richarlison's our best centre forward.
Mate.
What do you expect? I'd be pissed off.
Richarlison is fucking dog shit.
Yes.
I can't. Richarlison is the worst Brazilian since Stevie Wonder shaved his wife's muff. He is fucking dog shit.
I love that.
He can't pass, he can't link up, and the ball came over today, and I thought, oh, this is a Richarlison special on the volley. There's that little, kind of like sort of semi-bicycle kick, ballooned it over. Like, oh, mate, Spurs are fucking wank, and I get it. You'll be grateful because we are 13th, and we are 4 points off a Champions League spot. And do you know what? It could all be wonderful. Open up door number 2, and it could be ding, 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 ding. You're gonna get up there.
But it's
But
not
I
gonna-
do not see it happening.
If you
I
beat
don't.
Wolves-
If we would have beat Wolves, if everyone would have beat
Where would you? Where would you have been had you have been?
same
beaten?
fucking position, you come.
Sorry for the bang, but yeah.
Yeah, but it's
You
been
would have actually been 9.
see,
How many points off Champions League?
fucking about 8, aren't we?
Right.
1.
Different conversation, isn't it?
We didn't beat Wolves. We didn't beat Bournemouth. We didn't beat Chelsea. We didn't beat Arsenal. We didn't beat.
Not
You
with you.
fucking beat us,
Yeah, but that wasn't hard.
They ain't hard.
Time, is it?
mate. The amputee 11 would beat us.
Yeah.
Fucking
Well,
hell.
no, we're just a little bit like, obviously not to the level, but
so straight away, innit?
no, not to
Go on.
this level. But
Yeah.
you say, and it's true. We're on. You know, we moved into this new stadium, got sold the dream of like consistent Champions League football, the world's best players, and all this sort of shit. And guess what? It fucking ain't happened.
Can
It
I
fucking
just-
got worse.
It was the same stadium. You just built it up.
And yeah, well, no, we've changed.
We moved fucking miles. Like a good.
But the idea.
And we scrapped you for that.
I know.
Yeah, we fought you for
That,
that.
I must say, I get what you're saying, but your stadium basically is still fucking White Hart Lane. You've just built up.
Yeah,
You've moved a little bit, 100
Yeah,
metres,
no.
and
But
built up.
it's new modern stadium, right?
Yeah.
So you go into this wonderful new complex, like you get sold the idea. Where the fuck does money go?
Fucking
Match day
no.
revenue's gone through
Yeah.
the fucking roof. But I'm watching lesser. I used to watch Ledley King. Now I'm watching fucking Christian Romero just do what he fucking wants.
Yeah, that guy is a liability.
Yeah.
I personally think that Van der Ven will go.
In the summary, well, yeah.
In a summary, Will, I think that overlap thing that you did with Gary Neville
Massive
was to
setup.
kind of like, I'm displaying that I've got the ambition, and it was
Well, he
basically
has.
a silent come get me plea to a big club.
I agree with you. He's the only one who's self-motivated and will go right to the
He's
top.
the only one who had a half decent game. Obviously,
He's our top scorer.
Well, it was actually Ben Davis who scored. Ben Davis is
See, I got
Danny
on my flash
Davies.
scores. I got Ben Davies come up, and then I got
I got Van der Ven
and
to
then I
come
got
up with.
Van der Ven come up.
Well,
after.
Van der Ven kind of he hit it towards goal, and then
Yeah.
Davis kind of like
But yeah, again,
tapped it in.
another
from
shitty
three.
little goal.
It
That's
was
not
a
like.
shitty little goal. We just couldn't. It was like we had 4 Timo Werners up front.
Yeah.
Who just we got into really good positions, but when it came to crossing the ball and just go, can you not hit the guy that's right in front of you? Do you know when you think, all right, I'm going to pass it across the corridor or back, not the guy that's right in front of me. No, it's like just boot it in off him.
Mhm.
It's so frustrating, and I hate it. Football fucking sucks, isn't it?
Yeah.
They're sucking the fucking life out
It's-
of me.
it's-
How I, at the moment, I'd rather go down there and watch Holt United Football Club play because the lads just turn up, play football, and Like, honestly, I'm so out of touch with Premier League football.
Right.
No,
Okay.
they're out of touch with us as well.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
So just the last word on Spurs before I move on. If you want to say anything, I don't see us getting Europe.
No, I don't see.
I don't see us getting Europe.
Thomas Frank comes out and says about our standards of expectations.
And now I am 95 Frank out.
I don't know what you need this extra 5%. Like, the evidence has been given to us week in, week out. He's an absolute dick in his press conferences in between match. His in-game management is horrendous. He will come out and slate fans, make excuses about referees. But when you see his actual translation of what's on the pitch, that's nothing.
I took the piss out of you guys a few times, but I am also at a point where I sort of understand where I'm like, how'd you go forward? I ain't the diss to you guys. I understand
do you know the name that gets thrown against Frank is, look what happened with Arteta, and they gave him the vote of confidence.
What's a load of rubbish?
That's a load of rubbish. So just kind of like backtracking, when Arteta came in, all right, he took them down to 15th or whatever, but you visibly,
like 5 games.
So you visibly saw what he was trying to do. You visibly saw that. All right, I'm trying to play that way of football. I just don't have the players. Please stick with me, and they did, and they've reaped the rewards for it. I do not see what Frank is trying to do. Right up until the 72nd minute, we were 1-0 up, and he could not wait to go back to that 4-3-3 defensive formation. It was like, we're 1-0 up, we really need to kill the game off, but no, I'm going to take an attacker off. I'm going to put Bentancur and Polina back in there because, I don't know, he just twerks for that shit. Just twerks for that combination, which doesn't work. And it's like, do you know what? I'm glad he gave Scarlett a few minutes. But what's he going to do in 5 minutes?
Exactly. It's all out of desperation. And say,
anyway, do you want to say any final things? Because we better wrap things up for today.
It's just like, it's not really football, is it? We've got players.
Not.
We got players. They're totally. You say you're getting out of touch with it. The players are out of touch with us, because that's what I'm saying. I honestly believe, hand on heart, from what I see in these players' body languages, they are not playing for the manager. They don't give a fuck about the 60,000 people around you, but they're in their head. They're playing for the manager. Their wage packet, they says they're in the manager, and they're not playing for him. And they're so disillusioned and so out of touch. Like, if they don't want to, you should go clap the fans every single game, win or loss, whether they're booing, whether they're cheering you.
Beg forgiveness, or you applaud the support, whatever.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But they're flippant with that. I'll do it when I want. And it's like, no, sorry. In this one, we the fans, we actually own you. Not in a bad way, but we do literally. If we did not come. If we did not come to watch this game, you'd be playing in an empty stadium, not COVID.
Yeah. So therefore, I totally agree. Right, boys. Final thoughts before we.
Real quick, what I would really love to see is that at any Premier League club, whether it's us, Palace, you, whoever, what I would really love to see is for a manager to come in and turn around to the board and say, do you know what? I'm the manager. I'm going to fucking manage. These are the players I want. This is what I want to do. And I want to fucking attack. I want to attack, right? Fuck that. 2 up top. Let's fucking go for it. I want to see football again. I've not seen football for 3, 4, 5 years. I want to see somebody get some bollocks about themselves. I'm the fucking manager. This is what we're going to do. This is the game we're going to play. And we're going to play fucking football.
All right.
Liam Rosinia's coming in, and he plays his goalkeeper at centre half.
All right, okay.
Let's do it.
Anything else to add before we close up?
No, it's sort of like along the same lines as sort of Fields is, like, you know, you sort of like start getting disillusioned with your team, and then you start looking at the wider appeal and sort of like getting disillusioned with football as a whole. January's a month sucks anyway, but then you look to your football team for a little bit of happiness, and they're like, fuck you.
Not my club. Anyway, so Martin, anything to add?
Just, I don't know.
Score goals.
Can we just fucking score some goals? And can we do something on the fucking training pitch about just on the training pitch?
Can we deal with set pieces, please?
Can we deal with surely of the times they fucking work, and it ain't a lot, just fucking say, shall we deal with set pieces this week, lads?
I'm thinking to myself, fucking, I'm blowing kisses.
You're looking for a fairy in the corner.
Mate, I'm like, yes.
But you'll be able to sing soon. Johnson again, ole ole.
It's catchy as fuck. As soon as they start singing, you'll be able to stop.
Hey, the shit.
With it.
I got no problem with him today.
Is
Wait.
Brendan Johnson
Player. Yeah, he's a player.
No,
Like
mate,
for 33
I don't
mil,
think.
I'll
I
take
don't
it
think.
all.
I don't think he's a player, but he's just got this innate ability. He wakes up in the morning and just goes, "Oh, I know where that back post is," and he's just got this innate ability just to arrive there on time, out of nowhere, pop it in the back of the net, and like,
He'll be
okay,
all right.
and then he does it again, and he does it again, and he does it again.
He'll be
Nothing
all
else.
right.
Just does that.
I think it's good sign of us. But yeah, the end of my thing was like, I just wish my club would be able to just defend some set pieces, because it's so tiring watching Will Hughes at the moment in midfield, and you know what he's like giving away free kicks and he gets a yellow card and stuff. Every time he flies into someone, which usually I fucking love, going, yeah, get into him, you can. Now it's, oh fuck me, we're about to concede a goal. Like, other than that, love the boys. Let's see what we can do. Try and move up a little bit, but.
All right, okay. Well, that pretty much wraps
Have you got
things
a?
up.
No, it hasn't. Have you got to say something, Martin?
What about subscribing and liking? Well, here we go. This is my plane. We're going for it. Subscribe, like, and let's fucking have it.
Fucking have it, you slag.
Let's get this right. Let's get this fucking right. Subscribe and like.
And add a comment if you want to. Right, okay then, everyone. So on behalf of myself, Mitch, Fieldsy and Martin, it's another great episode of the ABFC. Tune in next week and we'll see you soon.
See you later.
Bye-bye.
See you guys.